Welcome back to the One Predator Podcast. Let's get into it.
This is still so new.
Why?
I don't know.
It wasn't good?
That was like a 3.5 count.
No, that was fine.
I wait for the nod.
You're good. You're good. No, it's just whatever. It is a thing.
Anyway.
Anywho.
All right. Another episode.
We have guests.
Yeah. Another episode of One Predator Podcast in the kitchen.
Can you see the pots and pans?
You can.
Shit.
It's fine. It just validates that we're in the kitchen.
My wife was worried about that.
It's fine.
Okay.
When you get a studio, you're going to have to hang pots and pans.
Yeah.
We can.
Yeah.
I'll donate.
Donate pots and pans.
Yeah. Like, what is this? Oh, this is my skillet. Look at this bitch.
Well seasoned.
Yeah.
That's right.
Anyway.
Sponsor stuff. We have Defender training in the house.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
And he can tell us all about the things that he offers.
Yeah, so Defender Training, we offer handgun, New York State 18-hour pistol permit classes. We do men's and women's only classes, or you can do it together with your spouse, one-on-one, whatever you'd like to do. We do an intro to long range. Reloading, because everybody has reloading stuff and they don't know how to do it and they don't feel safe. So we go ahead and we can do that.
I feel very safe.
Well,
if you don't do it, you're safe. So
Right,
that's
right.
what you're worried about.
we just have to figure out how to do it.
All that stuff, all sorts of training, get a hold of us if you want to do it. We're on Facebook. We have email. You could find us. And then also we do pretty much everything to do with firearms except firearms. So stocks, thermal scopes, Arkin optics, some Vortex, a little bit of everything. MDT. Josh has a nice fancy MDT stock, right? We all got that. Brakes. Pretty much anything you guys can dream up, we can get.
We
So.
never say that on here because we weren't sure. But I'm glad you straightened that out.
Yeah, no, we can do pretty much anything. Knock picks, I-Ray, Ricks, DNT. Am I forgetting any? Some AGM. We can get a bunch of different AGM stuff. So pretty much everybody but Pulsar. I can get Pulsar now if we want to. If you guys really want something, I can get it. So.
I want all the things. Can I get them for free?
Same. How about discounted?
Shit. That's not free.
There's nothing for free around.
I know. This is America. Ain't nothing free.
Rush Custom Collars for all your hand calling needs. Deer, waterfowl, turkey, coyote, distress. Makes them all in-house by hand per order. So get a hold of him early, way before the season starts, folks.
Yes.
Otherwise, you're going to be waiting.
You're gonna wait.
The season will be over before you get it.
Yeah, I got to order a grunt tube.
Yeah, do that.
I'm going to do it now.
Yeah, do that.
Good idea.
Yeah, Rush.
I got mine. He made one for me. It's awesome.
I'll just take yours then.
No.
RushCustomCollars.com.
The Messiah will show you the way.
Yes, he will.
He loves
Videos up on YouTube. He's got a ton of them up there covering just about everything that you could hunt
Did
here
you
in
see
the
that one
Northeast.
with him and Dennis? I love that one. It's my favorite.
I'm terrible at watching
Because
some
instead
stuff
of Dennis,
behind the camera.
behind the camera, like ordering him around, he does it sitting right next to him. It's great. It's my
have to-
favorite, Dennis.
I'll have to check those out. I saw them come up. I just haven't watched them yet.
Right.
Double Dog Drags.
Yes. DJ's Paracord.
Fantastic stuff. Get a hold of him. He's on Facebook. If you go to our website, onepredatorhunts.com, there's links to all of this stuff. SKB, merch. You want some One Predator merch? Links on there.
Yeah, we're going to add, they're adding hats.
They're adding hats?
Yeah, I talked to him.
Nice.
So you'll be able to get hats on there too now. And yeah, check them out.
Perfect. And Oak Hill Taxidermy.
Yep.
If you're in our area, you need some taxidermy done, get a hold of Shanna.
Yep. She does amazing work. Amazing
Fantastic
work.
stuff.
Anyway,
That's it.
that's it.
That's it. Welcome, guys,
That's good
for
to hear.
your second tour
Thanks.
on the
Yeah,
podcast.
you guys were here before.
Yeah.
What episode was that? I was going to go listen to it, and I was like, shit, I don't remember.
Dude, I don't
About the same time last year, I want to
Was
say.
Was it?
Yeah.
So,
Anyway.
I don't know, go back 26-ish episodes.
When they run out of people, that's when we come down.
Yeah,
No,
We
negative.
get recycled.
We're just trying to teach you. No, forget it. We're not doing it.
Tonight's episode is night vision versus thermal.
Yeah.
One quick note.
What?
We are 138 days out from our season starting.
Oh, 138
Heck yeah.
and what?
9 hours, 53 minutes.
Oh, is that counter you guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
We
We
have a
didn't
countdown.
mention it in the last episode, so I wanted to make sure I got it.
We
in
got
this
an
one.
email too.
Oh, yeah. I'll have to bring that up later and tell you about it. Bob from Central New York.
Bob just emails. He doesn't have.
He's not
Facebook or
on
nothing.
social media or anything, so he emails us and we
all the time. We
email
love
him
hearing
back.
from Bob.
He had a hell of a end to his season, so
Oh, really? I got to read that.
yeah, I'll show it to you here afterwards. But yeah,
Sweet.
Jeremy, Nick, welcome back. How did your season go this past year?
Well, you see,
It was interesting.
Oh boy, I'm gonna get comfortable.
no, it was good. I think we started off hot. October, we killed a bunch in October, which usually we don't because it's bow season. I don't. It's bow season, and then I mean, you guys know how it was. We had snow and it was cold, so
Yeah,
pretty much end of December was like it, and then January and February was rough, and then we started getting back into it again. We did go out in like that frigid storm in February. It was like the third week of February.
Yeah, miserable.
It was like negative, whatever, negative like 22 with the wind chill.
Well, I say it all the time. You can kill coyotes in that weather. I just don't want to be in it.
It's not. It wasn't fun. That's for sure. I think we drove like an hour, went out for like 5 minutes, and we're like, yeah, we'll come back tomorrow night and do this.
Right.
But we did kill it. We did.
You guys
took-
got a ton of snow up there.
It
Yeah,
took
it was
all night.
bad.
Yeah, we had over 2 feet at that night we went out was really bad. There was 2 feet of snow we were walking through, and I'm like, this is dumb. This is
I
terrible.
think it was the night after that was we were walking snow up to our knees, and you walked out to grab the call and come back. Go, where's my monocular at?
Oh no.
Oh no!
It was in the snow. We found it.
Oh,
Luckily.
my
Thank
God.
God leg hole saved it.
Yeah.
You know?
Wow.
No, it was good. We did good. I think we got a couple more dogs we did last year. We finished around like 30
Awesome.
for
Nice.
the three of us. I don't know how many Rob killed at the beginning of the season because we just started hunting with a new guy this year. So he killed a bunch before he teamed up with us. But not a crazy amount, but it was fun. Shot a lot of big dogs. I think
30. I mean, what season is this for you? Your third?
Yeah, it's like two. Like I would say it's like I would say the third probably.
You know how many
Yeah,
dogs
one
I
of the
shot in my
third,
third
so-
season? Maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah.
I'd say you did pretty well.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, we're definitely cheating.
We got a little bit of
with the
technology
thermal,
now,
yeah,
too.
the
Yeah.
thermals and
Yeah.
stuff, but-
Well, it was it's not red lights like us.
Right.
You know, we had the crank up scope.
You don't wind them up.
In my day. No, but no, that's fucking hell of a season.
That was a good one.
Not too far behind us.
Nope.
Much
We
like-
lost a month.
Yeah.
We lost a month.
Yeah.
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 I would
Or
say
better.
a month and a half. for
Yeah,
sure.
we did the same.
I was like, he would call me and be like, "Hey, what are we doing this?" I'm like, no.
No.
Yeah.
I've been out in it all day. I got fucking icicles hanging off my face
Yeah.
still. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah. No, it was pretty bad there for a couple weeks.
And I say that all the time. It's like, listen to us bitch about, fucking coyote hunters. Oh, it's too cold. There's too much snow. Whatever.
Yeah.
We're fair weather coyote hunters.
You know,
Yeah.
Those guys out in Wyoming deal with that all the time. You hear about them when they're out there and it's negative 22 with the wind, and no, thank you.
No thanks.
No.
No.
Kudos to you guys.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
You guys can kill them.
Yeah,
Keep 'em out.
yeah, you can have
You
them.
can have those cold ones. We'll take the warm ones.
We did good though. That deep snow. We went out that one night and went in the woods.
Yeah,
that
in
was
the
fucking
woods.
awesome.
Yeah, that was a good night.
I mean that dog come right up a frozen creek. They were using it like a road.
Yep.
And it was, it was just an idea I had. I'm like, well, maybe they're going to go path of least resistance. That's what they're going to do.
Yep.
And we almost shot 2 that night. Could have.
Could have, but
We screwed up.
hindsight.
Yeah, whatever. But it was tough with the deep snow. I'm getting snowshoes this year. I ain't fucking around. Bucky's got me into it.
I have them.
What was super cool about having the snow and the cold is a lot of like the ponds froze over and stuff. So normally in the wintertime it might freeze, but we don't have a thick layer of ice. But there's a couple spots on state land we got a chance to hunt that we normally wouldn't be able to. It's all frozen beaver ponds. And
Oh, yeah.
we could go set up on the edge of state land and call it, and those dogs would come right across
Yeah,
the pond.
yeah.
And they never would because it's water normally,
Right.
So it's cool. You get a couple different spots to hunt when the weather is like that. So there's pluses to it.
Oh, that's cool. Dogs love swamps. I don't care what anybody says. I don't know what it is. Dogs need a lot of water to drink. That's what I think, and they always near it. you know. So if you got a spot with a lot of good habitat and swamp in it, you're golden.
No.
And if it's froze, that's even better.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. Well, this year I would have walked out on ice, but normal years I didn't.
No.
We don't. We make Nick do it.
Yeah.
Keep him around.
Go figure.
Go fetch.
I'm the mule.
We shot one at like 350. He's like, well, looks like I'm walking out there to get it right. We're like, yeah, we'll pick you up in the truck.
Hell no, that ain't how it works in
It
this
was like-
group, son.
No.
Down
man,
70 feet, up another 100, 300 yards out.
Those
No,
are the
you
spots
shoot it, you
where I
drag it.
stand there and I take my finger and I go whoop right off the trigger. And then one of these guys shoot, and I'm like, you know what the best part about shooting coyotes is? Walking after them. Go for it.
There's actually
Pierre shot one. The thing was coming in on a string. And we watched it, I don't know, 700 yards out, come up out of the woods, cross the field. And we're watching the rangefinder. It's just dropping. And it's coming. And then it stops for a second. And he stones it. It was like 200.
170.
Yeah, something like that. And I was like, dude, what are you doing? That thing was coming right to us. I was like, now you can walk the fuck down here and get it.
And not to mention, we're on a hill. It's like
Yeah,
this.
you got to walk down that
Got
bitch
down
across
that
and then
across
back
the
up.
field to get it. Yeah.
One of the first nights Nick and I hunted together, we were driving home to stop at my house, and we come up to a stop sign, and there's a coyote in the field right in front of us that we could hunt. And I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, well, we'll go down over the hill to my property and park, and then we'll sneak up over the hill, neighbors, we could hunt it, and we'll call them. So we call them, and it's coming in on a line. Like, it heard the squeaks, came running right up to us, and it keeps getting closer, and it was like 150. Nick's like, are we going to shoot it? And it's like 130. Nick's like, are we going to shoot it? I'm like, Nick, let it get to us.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, I'm shooting it. Boom, blast it. But it was like, let him. I want him like in my lap. That's
Well,
what I want to shoot him.
that's same thing. Night we got that triple.
Yeah.
Like Pierre's like, when are we gonna shoot?
Pierre gets
When they're
jumpy.
closer.
Yeah, Pierre gets jumpy. But that's fine. It's because, I mean, that's situational. So, I mean, if they hang up and you got to look at them and see what they're doing.
right.
If you see them standing where they're shifting body weight and they're going to turn and leave, then absolutely, you know. But otherwise, hell no. Come on.
Yeah, these two were just coming right in. Right.
I don't
at
want
us.
them real close though. If
Yeah.
they're under 100, I'm gonna miss. It's
Oh
gonna happen.
yeah, I forgot about that.
If they're, I'd rather shoot them further out. So I mean, that's just me.
Definitely like 150 to 200. Is
Yeah,
like,
that's
it's-
it. That's
sweet
it.
they're not
spot.
spooky.
No.
Easy shot.
No, that's
Hold on and send it.
that's like your spot. That's
Mm-hmm.
where you want them to be.
Yeah.
Be proficient at those ranges.
Right.
For sure.
You want to shoot 300-400. You can do that. It's possible. I mean, but not if you don't have to.
Yeah.
I mean. And again, it might be a situation where that's just how it happens.
Right.
That happens to us all the time. So whatever, practice,
Mhm.
practice.
Which we need to do.
Oh, I've been shooting. It's right outside my door.
Yeah. My phone ain't ringing.
I've been shooting.
I've been shooting. My phone ain't ringing.
Cousin Sam got his new gun and chassis and everything, and we shot that, and I got to re-zero it for him, but he was missing plates, and I'm like, man, we really got to. I got to look at the ballistics of that bullet and play around with it, and I got to re-zero it for him.
Was that 6?
But yeah,
A 6 mil.
yeah, and it's just it'll hit, but it's just not. He didn't do it right, but that's fine. I'll fix it. But I was like, fine, I'll go get mine. Shit,
Yeah,
so I go get
sure.
mine. Bring 2 mags out. That's it. Pop one in it. Ping, ping, ping. Every one of them. Just 100, 200 plates. That's all that's out there.
Mhm.
And I was like, here, shoot it. I give him a mag. I said, sit down, shoot it. And he had no idea that our pulsars have picture-in-picture.
Mm-hmm.
So his is not. It doesn't not on. And I,
He just
some
didn't turn
people
it
don't
on.
run it.
I personally don't.
So I didn't say nothing, and he lays down behind my rifle, and he's like, "Wow, that's cool." I'm like, "Yeah, your scope does that too, dude." And
It's the same
he
one,
shoots
right?
he shoots a whole mag through my gun, and every fucking one hit. And he's like, "Yeah, you're definitely re-zeroing my rifle." And it's just, I don't know. I'm a 50-yard zero guy. I don't care what caliber it is. You just got to look at the ballistics and see where it's going to hit at 50 yards.
Yeah.
If it's an 06, I don't really care.
Yeah, we were just talking about this. We're gonna do Nick and I are gonna do a video here as soon as the weather turns a little bit. Next week it's supposed to be nice, but we're gonna talk about zeros, and it doesn't really, like you said, it doesn't matter what your zero is as long as you practice and know what it is. And I'm fortunate I have a 600-yard range at my house, So we can we have steel set up the whole way, and like when we go to check our zeros before we're gonna go on a big hunt or something, or like we're gonna hit it really hard for one weekend, you can stand in my field and you can shoot 100, and then you can shoot 300, and then you can shoot 350, you can shoot 250, all from one spot, or you can sit at the bench and shoot whatever you have to.
Right.
But we shoot it off the tripods, obviously. But what we like to do is we're going to do it with the DNTs. We both have DNTs now, so you can actually see in the daytime what we're doing, but you can also see the thermal image. So we're going to show you, this is how we do it. We line up our target, at 100 yards, like a man-size IPSC, put the crosshairs on the head, squeeze the trigger, bang, you see where it hits, perfect, it's right where it's supposed to. Then you back up to 200, do the same thing, hold on the same spot and shoot, and then you'll be able to see in the daytime scope where it hits with the paint. And now at 200 yards, my bullet drops this much.
Sure.
And then if you don't have like a range finding scope with a laser rangefinder or something, if you have a mill reticle in there, you can actually see, okay, 3 hash marks is 200 yards for me, and then same thing, back up to 300, do the same thing, hold on the same spot, see where your bullet drop is. At 300 yards, my bullet drops a foot, it's 5 hash marks.
Right.
So at 300 yards, it's 5 hash marks. And now you know your holds. So if you don't have a ballistic calculator, you can still make those shots.
And that's how it started. This ballistic calculator thing is, 1 or 2 years old, really?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Pulsar had it first.
Yep.
But, we didn't have that. It was just, you just had to know.
Had to understand it.
You had to, and like Rusty's, my friend Rusty's, he's the one that turned me on 50-yard zeros. And I love him because I'm not saying you don't need to verify at other ranges. What I'm saying is, if you really want to get your bullets stacking, that's the way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just easier. It's just easier. And then once you push it out, depending on your grain and then you can learn your holds.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm a believer of it in it. Like I said, I'll 50-yard zero, 30-06. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. It's just easier instead of like the box says 100 yards, right? So you're sitting on a target at 100 yards and you're trying to keep everything straight and not wiggle a lot. And, a little down here is a lot down there.
Right.
So if you can do it closer and more efficiently, it just works.
Yep.
It just works.
Yep. And it's good still to verify, obviously,
Yes.
like we were talking about, because what if your laser rangefinder doesn't work, even if you have ballistics? And like we're heavy fog, sometimes rangefinders don't work.
Yeah, right.
So you need to know your hold, because if it's technology, it can fail, right?
Yeah,
so.
sure. I mean, mine, I'm still running a Pulsar. It does not have it. I'm lucky that I have a rangefinder in my scanner.
Mm-hmm.
But again, the scanner rangefinder, the laser is so small in that. Like you move that just a little bit and you go from 200 to 500 yards.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's super, like a coyote at distance is so small, it's hard to get. The DNT now, because I have one, has a wider laser on it.
Yep.
Like you see
It's a
it
huge
like,
beam.
Yeah,
It's
real
huge.
wide.
Yeah.
So it's way easier. Even his has got a real wide laser on it too. So it's a lot easier to. You use a ballistic calculator, right?
I set it up for, it's like a rough setup. I have to fine tune it, but
Right.
I did set it up at the end of this past season.
Yeah, but I just think that it's important that don't always rely on the technology.
Absolutely.
You need to keep your fundamentals and try it and shoot it and
Yep. And if you're going to be shooting coyotes off a tripod, don't shoot off the bench to do your zeros and everything.
Well, sure. I'll zero on the bench.
You verify after?
Yeah.
Yep. Shoot
And
off the
then go,
tripod.
yeah.
Yep. That's what we do.
But like if we're just out there playing, then I'll always shoot from my tripod. I don't know how else to shoot now.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother thing. Think about when we didn't have tripods, and we had.
It's crazy.
We used to sit with bipods
I
on
had
the ground.
I had a monopod,
He had a monopod.
shooting stick. The trigger
stick.
The
Yeah.
trigger stick monopod.
The
Yeah.
Primos.
Yep. That's what I had.
And like now, we're so spoiled with our tripods and how good and stable. And once you tune the ball heads, so like it doesn't turn, but if you need it to, it will.
Yep.
Like you got to really mess with the knobs, but once you get it right, where it's so much easier.
Yeah.
Hashtag 2-veg tripod.
Yeah, it is a two. The one I'm using is a 2 vets. Donated by the PA boys.
Recon.
Yeah.
I got the QDT. I love that. I can't do it because I'm fat, but he could do pull-ups on it for sure. Like, no problem. It's so strong.
Damn.
There's video out there, but no, they're awesome. They're super steady. And you remember like the first time you shot off a tripod, and you're like, I'm terrible at this. I'm never gonna be able to kill anything off of it. And now it's like I use it deer hunting. Like I'll walk around the woods in my fields and stuff, just like we coyote hunt, and I'll set my rifle on it and I use it for deer. I shot 2 years ago with the kids. I had the kids with me. I shot an 8-pointer at like 250 yards off the tripod with the 6.5.
Nice.
Yeah, that's like we never had those. We used a tree, right?
Yep.
Remember, you would like stalk
hay
something.
bale.
Yep, stalk up on something, and you know, put your arm on a tree and lay the rifle on it, and that was. We're so spoiled.
That makes me think of the MDT April Fool's Day video with the make your own stock. They
Oh,
said
yeah, with the block of wood.
the 2x4.
Yeah.
If you want to steady it up, you just screw it to a tree.
Yeah. Hey, it will work.
You're onto
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
It'll work. But
Carve your own stock.
we've come so far with the equipment that we have. We're super
Oh,
lucky.
yeah.
That, you know, my first shooting sticks were aluminum poles I made with a wing nut, and just smash the center of them so they would lay together, and I could adjust the tension with the wing nut.
Yep.
That's what I used. I still have them, and that's what I used because I didn't even have a bipod at that point.
You got the old crotch stick out.
Yeah, you just spread them out, and you were. But we were scanning with rifles off of those with red lights.
Oh,
no
no.
headset, no headlamps.
Headlamps, nothing, no.
We were scanning with rifles.
Yeah, we're-
oh god, super
We're
annoying.
freaking. So this year's the first time my buddy Rob set up a helmet, and I'm
Oh,
like,
boy.
oh, I want a helmet now. So I got the helmet, and the helmet is nice, but things you don't think about is like, is it? I forget what it is. Forced to overcome, like to flip it up out of the way. Like what eye do you put your monocular on? All this stuff you have to practice because twice I had 2 dogs that I almost missed or had a bad rough time getting on them fast enough because I had to flip the monocular out of the way. But you don't think about it. Like normally it's around your neck, you can just drop it. But that little bit of time to get it up and then get onto your gun.
Well,
it's
sure.
like we're
Think about
spoiled,
when you
know?
went from scanning with red lights to scanning with a scanner,
Yep.
or even, you know, because like our headlights were on our heads, so we just dropped down behind our rifles. But when you put a scanner in your hand, so then you were scanning, and you go to your rifle and you lose a dog. Remember? And you were like, oh shit, where is it? And, you know, so like I always keep my rifle into my shoulder and I'll move with it. That way, as soon as I drop this, the rifle is in the general direction.
It's a good idea.
But it wasn't like that. We started not like that.
No.
But we didn't shoot a lot of dogs either.
No, we didn't.
I'm telling you, without at least a thermal scanner, you're doing a disservice. That's why everybody's like, you don't need a thermal to get into it. You don't. You
No.
absolutely do not. But you definitely call in dogs that you don't see if you don't have a thermal scanner.
Absolutely.
100%.
We say it all the time.
1,000%.
Thermal scanner and a red light, you will do a lot better than we ever did.
100%. Yep, I agree.
We
You
should
can.
really try it one night. We always say we're gonna, and we don't. But red light rifles with thermal scanners, I think we could still do it.
What rifle am I taking?
I don't know. Use one of mine. Which one you want?
I need to buy a red
that
light again. I don't even
rose-colored
have one
Sig?
anymore.
No, I still got the PT.
Yeah.
I still got my PT light. Yeah. It's,
Yeah, you can
know,
take the rose out. if you
this
want.
big. No, I'm good.
I had Rose here looking at the rose, and he was like, "Oh man, it's got my name on it." And I'm like, "You could definitely pull this off,
Probably.
you know." But he was impressed with it. But we should really try that. Red lights.
Yeah, we'll do it like one weekend. We'll just do it for the weekend.
It's gonna be frustrating.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, but like you said, I think you'll still kill stuff. You know,
Oh, sure.
no problem.
I say all the time, think about the dogs that we called in and we never saw.
Yeah, 100%.
That we never saw.
Right, they're 250, 300 yards
Yep.
out. You can't see them with
There,
the
the
light.
dogs were out there laughing at us. Like,
Yeah.
what's this idiot doing?
Right.
100%.
Definitely a lifesaver, those thermals.
Yeah.
Well, what kind of scanner are you running there?
I'm actually running it's a AGM type in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's only a 256, but
Well, that's fine. I had one of those.
I don't use it for. Oh yeah, that's a coyote. There's something out there. Get on the gun
Right.
and
That's all it is. Heat
Exactly.
verification,
Yep.
and then you identify with your scope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I recommend everybody do that. There's a couple guys they actually bought 640 scanners, and they had night vision scopes that they were using. I think they had Spectrums, and they were like, "Oh, I'm like, you don't need a 640 scanner. Like, I don't want to
You
like
don't.
talk you out of a sale. Like, I'm
Right.
not talking myself, but a 256 scanner is plenty for coyote hunt. No, we want the 640s. I'm like, they're expensive. They're not cheap. Like they get a 324. No, we want the 640. I'm like, okay, guys, here you go. I'll sell it to you.
Yeah, mine's a 384, and that's I like the 384. You're gonna tell what it is by how it moves.
Mm-hmm.
That, or if you don't know, then you need to learn.
Right.
But it's they all act differently. Fox, coyote, everything. As long as you're not doing ATN things and doing like hitting cows.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Shooting calls.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like they don't be doing that stuff. But anyway.
Yeah.
Did you guys have any crazy
Yeah.
stands this past season?
Did a cow chase you? Like Bucky?
I can think of one.
Oh boy.
Nick's not finer moments, but
Oh, perfect. Let's talk about it.
he didn't actually do anything wrong, but
I was in a bad mood. Leave me alone.
We were out all night. It was a night after the really bad night that we quit, and we were all night hunting, and we had eyes on dogs at 2 stands before this. This was our 3rd or 4th stand, and we just couldn't. Like, either Nick didn't shoot or Rob didn't shoot or they didn't have good shots. And I could see the dogs fine and shoot them, but I couldn't because they were in the way. Like, it wasn't safe to shoot, so we don't shoot,
Right.
So, we're trying to get a dog killed for the night. Like, we, have to, we haven't killed anything in, 2 weeks. But we have to kill a dog tonight. Like, we're staying out till 6 a.m. if we have to get a dog killed. So.
Been there.
We were out all night. It was, 3:30 in the morning, right?
It was
Like
late.
3. It was probably 3 o'clock, and we go to this farm. Our buddy said, he goes, I got the cow pile out back, dead calves or whatever. He goes, they've been out there. I've been hearing them. We're like, all right. So we get to the farm. We get out. We park way too far away because this is our first time being there. We walked half a mile to get to the barn. We get to the barn. The barn has perimeter lighting up on it. So we're literally walking across the snow-covered field. The 3 of us. Walking across, carrying all our stuff, lit up like it's moonlight. You know what I mean? It's bright as could be. You could see everything. We're like, what are we doing? I'm like, well, let's walk over to these round bales. So we walk over to the round bales. We set up, and as soon as we get to the round bales, I kind of looked in the direction where he said that pile was, and there's 2 coyotes on the pile. And I'm like, oh, there's coyotes right here, guys. And when I said that, I don't know if the coyotes heard us because it was within 200 yards or so, but they started moving, and everybody gets set up, and they're like, we lost them, and it was kind of a weird. There was heat coming off the pile. It looked like there were coyotes there, but I'm like, I don't see the coyotes through my night vision or my thermal. I'm like, I don't think they're there anymore. I think they left. And we were set up towards them this way. Wind was blowing this way, right to left for people listening. And we were setting up straight on. And we're like, well, where'd those coyotes go? So
that's perfect. That
it was
sounds
perfect. So we set the call up, and we hear coyotes bark in the woods 300 yards away, but we don't know what happened to these 2 that were right in front of us, 200 yards right in front of us we could see. So I'm just thinking about it, and I'm like, we have the call here. It's going off. Where would these coyotes be? And Rob was on our left, so Rob should be covering straight ahead our 12 o'clock to our 9, right, roughly. And Nick's covering right, and they can't go to our right because there's barns and stuff there, and it's the wrong way for the wind. So I'm like, if I was a coyote, I'd be right here, and I turn and look. Or did you see it first?
No, I think Rob did. I think you did, actually.
I saw. I'm
You
like,
said,
oh,
right
I'm like,
here.
Rob, right in front of you. Same thing. I couldn't shoot because when I turned, Rob was to my left. I couldn't. He was right there, but I could see it with my scanner and my helmet. I was looking. I'm like, oh, there's a coyote right to your left. And Rob was just having an off night, or he was tired, and he's like, he could not see the coyote. It was so lit up and so bright. It was 50 yards to our left. You could see it just standing there. And I don't even think I saw it with a thermal. I think I just saw it with my bare eye. And I'm like, oh, it's right there. And he's looking
Meanwhile, he's got a helmet on with his scanner on his helmet.
Yeah, and he's looking at the pile, not to his. I'm like, to your left. And finally we turn, and he sees it. So we all turn around, and the coyotes take off, and we're doing the yell to get them to stop. And they stop at 275, 280. And I don't know, did I shoot on 2 that night too, or whatever? Instead of doing the
I don't even think there was a count.
I don't think there's. I'm like, all right. I'm like, they stopped, and I'm like, all right, take them. And we all fired, or me and Rob fired first, and then Nick fired at the one on the run. And the one Rob and I both shot at, we were on the right. It did the spins, we hit it, and it took off. And Nick's took off, and I'm like, oh, we hit the one. And right after that, Nick's swearing, mother effer, blah, blah, blah. The dog's right on our left. Nobody saw it. Blah, blah, blah. So he goes,
in the
I'm
video.
going to the truck. We didn't even get done, shooting. And Nick's headed to the truck. He's so mad at us. He's pissed. Because Rob missed it, and I missed it. And I'm like, well, we should have known because that was the downwind side where they were going to go to. But we, so anyways, I'm like, well, we're going to go, I'm like, you stay here and watch the stuff. We're going to go look for this dog because we hit it. So I bet you it's dead right there over the hill. So we start walking across the field and I look at Rob, I go, I think Nick was mad at you, Rob. He goes, I think so too. I screwed up. But we all laughed about it. We got back to the truck. The dog was right there over the hill. We went, we checked the one Nick shot at. We didn't see any blood anywhere. We saw tracks running off in the woods. So we feel comfortable that we missed that one. But it was laying right there. So always, if you think you hit, always look, obviously, and check. We were lucky there was snow, so we could see blood. So we just followed the blood. It was literally 60 yards over the hill a little bit. But it was a good night. It was funny. Like, it was a perfect way to end the night because we were tired. You know, we made a couple mistakes on the first couple.
Hour and a half from home.
Yeah, we were about an hour away. So by the time we got home, it was like 4:30.
North?
It was west.
West.
Okay.
Yeah, it was south side of the river, south of the Mohawk, west, out by like Fort Plain area.
Yeah.
Out there. So.
Dogs out there?
Oh yeah.
All right.
That's where we found most of them this year. Towards the end of the year, they were all out that way. So.
We were calling groups at the end of the year a lot, like 2s and 3s.
Really?
Yeah, quite a few. Like the last 3 or 4 stands I think that we hit was like a 2 or 3 dog.
Well, by that time they're paired. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're, and even if they're like the nannies, there's more than one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everything we had at the end was singles, and they were all singles. We didn't pull any doubles. No.
Well, when we shot the triple.
Well, yeah.
That was
that was actually.
Well, and Pierre kills 6 at a time. You know, it ruins your guys'.
Well, that was last year.
Oh, was it?
Man, that's the spot.
Yeah.
Where we shot the triple.
Yeah.
That was
That place
where I shot.
Jeremy, it's like the fucking Graceland of Kyle Hunt.
Yeah.
It really. He scored so big there. Like, and Josh had been there with him. I hadn't been there yet.
That's where I shot my double.
And I go walking up in there, and I'm just looking around. It's like when you walk in Disneyland, and you're a little kid, and you're just like, holy crap, you know. And I'm like, this is fucking perfect.
Perfect.
The wind was perfect. The setup was perfect. And yeah, he didn't shoot them all there.
No, there was another field down the road from there, but
Yeah.
it was the same general area.
Yeah, it's the same. It's infested, and that was our first and only mangy coyote. Was the one I shot there,
Yep.
and we don't get a lot of mange here because we've thinned them out so
Yep.
much that they're healthy, you know. And then when we got there, that was our first one in a long time, a couple of years.
Yeah.
And that thing was gross. I mean, it was bad.
It is.
It was a chupacabra.
It is good. People that, you know, obviously people that are listening to this are pro coyote hunting, obviously, but people that are anti coyote hunting and they argue with you and stuff, but
They don't understand.
they don't understand, and like we see it. Like the first year at my farm, I killed 11. 4 of them had mange.
Yeah,
And then since then,
that's nature.
I haven't seen any with mange around the house, and I've
Right.
killed 5 to 6 a year just at my place.
Absolutely,
So,
you're keeping the population healthy.
you know,
Right.
You think about how many mangy foxes you see, which
Yeah.
we don't even. A lot of times, honestly, we don't even bother them anymore.
you know,
Agreed.
But we don't play a ton of prey. We really don't.
Same.
No. It's all vocals.
Yep. For the most part, all vocal
You know,
stuff.
and you hand call a lot, which you guys should be doing.
I will run. I make diaphragm calls, like turkey calls and stuff.
Yeah.
I'll run a howler every now and again.
Yeah, you should. He does too.
The very first time I ever tried it, I called a double, and I said, "Well, there must be something to this."
Right.
But now it just kind of sits in the bag, and if like the
You can't-
foxbro dies, then they come
You
out.
can't overthink it. You know what I mean? Like people think you need 1,000 sounds. You got to go out and play this sound, this sound, this sound. It's totally false. They're either there or they're not. It's
Right.
very simple. If they hear something that they understand, whether it be a prey sound or a vocal, they're going to investigate. They're not going to be like, "Oh, we ain't going over there."
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we're probably 95% vocals, and the reason I say that and we go that way is because I haven't had a lot.
You listen to the best podcast.
haven't-
in the world.
We taught you that, just so you know.
Oh, here we go, kids.
Well, you think about it, it's like at my house, where in my living room, I can see like 400 yards up the road, right? If I see somebody out or hear noise or something, and I'm looking up the road and somebody's walking around my field, I'm going to go check it out, right? Same thing with coyotes. Like if they hear another coyote, or like if you're in your yard, you hear somebody yelling in your backyard, you're going to go see who's in your backyard, right? Same thing. They're coyotes. They're curious. They want to know what's going on.
So you don't need a ton of sounds.
Don't. You don't. But with that being said, we got a little super secret recipe for you here. We're going to share that everybody's going to use, and we're not going to be able to cook coyotes anymore. But one thing we do, which I'm sure some other guys do too, but we don't know. You guys let us know, like comment on this episode when it comes out if you guys do this. But Nick has a Fox Pro and I have a Lucky Duck. So when we call, he sets his Fox Pro out one direction and I set the Lucky Duck out the other direction.
Sure.
And then we go back and forth.
Yeah, we do it with hand calls.
90, literally, since we started doing that, like answering each other, our success rate has gone insane. Like,
Absolutely.
at least seeing them, even if we screw it up, like on either our setup was wrong or we don't get a chance to take a shot or something, our success rate has gone insane.
We do that too. That's why we spread out. That's why we wear comms.
Yeah.
Because he'll howl, I'll howl back at him. Or we'll put, if I'm solo, I'll put the e-collar out. Way out.
Yeah.
That's when you put it way out. As far as you can, and then run your hand calls, at your person.
Right. Yeah, that's the only thing that's didn't like about the hand calls. I do have them. I have one of Brian's rabbits, and I like it, but I don't like them looking at me. So
Right.
that's why it's kind of I run the e-collar
so
most
that
of the time.
forces
so.
you to be more cautious and still and not move around a lot.
You're right.
Right.
It does,
Because
yeah.
they don't see you, they see movement.
Right.
So that's what will bust them on you. But yeah, I whatever. I like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I like the rush of it. Having to be more still and focused, and that's why covering your vectors is very important. That way, Nick's not trying to jump around. You ain't got to look at the coyote. I mean, you can look at it, but we're not going to fire at it. So,
Right.
like, I won't even if it's in front of him. I'll stay on my scanner. I won't even touch my rifle.
Well, that was
Agreed.
the one down south that you shot that night. It was the
Yeah.
full moon. He's like, hey, it's right
Oh,
here.
he pinned us.
And
Hardcore.
this thing's staring at us.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, it's right here. It's right here. And like, I slowly turned around. He's like, you going to shoot? I was like, do you want me to shoot you in the shoulder?
Right.
Like,
Probably not.
yeah. So I was like, no, that's all you.
Quitter.
Because I couldn't.
I didn't quit.
He shot it. He got it.
Duck.
But
I think he bled all over the place too.
it was a good one, though.
had
That's
a
the best
couple-
picture I've ever taken.
That was that was the moonlight picture of me dragging a coyote.
Yep.
And that dog came off the mountain behind us. We had a fox playing with us all night, like moving around us and all this stuff. And I'm like, that's probably a fox. I see this heat coming off the mountain again. It's probably the fox. And I'm watching it. I'm like, no, not a fox. Just not acting like a fox. And it wasn't. So, and that's why he had to turn around. Like we had a crosswind that night.
Yeah,
we were facing west.
East-west.
Yeah. And the coyote came from the east, so we had to spin around. The fox almost ate us. We
Yeah,
got
I
there and started calling, and I was hand calling.
Yeah.
I was chirping. And this thing pops up over a silage pile 50 yards from us. And I'm like, there's a fox. And he's like, where? I'm like, right there. Like, right next to you.
Yeah.
Pistol range.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
I got on it with the scope, and I'm like, I can't shoot that way.
Yeah, you're going
Because
to
I'm shooting up,
up
and there's houses,
and barns and everything else.
They were ways off, but like I can't.
We just
not
don't.
taking that
It
chance.
ain't worth it.
No coyote's worth it.
No. But yeah, we do that too with the calls, spreading them out. That's, I mean, you can do it with e-callers too, and that's something we don't talk about because we use hand calls, not two e-callers. We've done it once or twice,
We've talked about doing
right?
it. But it's
With
just,
your Ecotech and my Lucky. You know what, man? If I don't have to carry another thing,
Yeah, I don't
That
blame
is
you.
true. We just make
Yeah.
Nick.
I was
carry
saying, I
it.
carry everything. I mean, I got it all.
pack mule.
I got the call. If you shoot one, I'll drag it. I'm jack of all.
you
master
are
of none.
way too nice, bro. You know what I mean? Like I would not drag his coyotes for
Well,
him.
our buddy Rob is about the same size as him, so I look, that spot we were at, it was 80 yards downhill, 100 yards.
Yeah,
All
it
the
was
more reason.
300
Let's
Nick-
go, guys.
300
Yeah.
yards
Nick
in
was
a straight
dragging,
line.
or one of us are going to the hospital from heart.
Yeah, I'm like, I
He's like,
can't.
this will be a long night if we
I-
go to the
You do
hospital.
know your optics record, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Like I can't drag either of these guys out of the woods.
It's here
So you guys,
wheezing coming up
you
the
guys
hill.
go back to the truck. I got them.
I'm the same way. Don't feel bad.
Oh,
Good spot over
I miss Kyle hunting in the off season just for I like the exercise.
Yeah.
Oh,
Think
yeah.
of all the walking we do.
But instead of sitting home doing nothing or going to bed,
Right, right.
you're walking an extra 2 miles a night.
Oh my
Just
god.
stop screwing around.
Well, I mean, what did we do last night?
Play video games.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah, that's what we do in our off season. We're dorks, but
You could be reloading.
I know. I don't need to reload. Not yet.
Still got a stockpile.
Yeah. I shoot the best caliber ever made. So
Well, I have-
Yeah, they're a dime a dozen these days.
I got 200 bullets down there.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
let's
we
reload
have
those.
stuff. I really need to do that, but
And probably that.
We should
many
do that for a podcast one night.
we should.
We'll do reloading.
We should. You could. I'm down.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be
Absolutely.
Whatever you guys
interesting.
want to do.
That'd be
Absolutely.
pretty
I
cool.
bought all the shit. I just, you know,
And
it's
same thing. I'll bring Nick, and when we want to test ammo, I'll be like, "Here, Nick, go test it." And if it blows
Yeah.
up, it's just Nick. It's fine.
oh, that's fucking mean. Man, you are the punching bag for this group.
He drove. He's gonna leave you here.
You
He
come
drove
up with
tonight.
us. I'm a nicer guy.
That same spot that we had shot that one at like 300 or whatever, way up, way down. If you look off to your right, the same spot, there's another field up there that's owned by the same people. And we shot one last weekend. Was it the last weekend?
It was the
season?
last weekend. Yeah, we totally
So-
screwed up.
So there was the first time when we killed the one up on the hill that I drug out by myself. There was 4 dogs or 5 dogs.
Four.
Four. They come up to the top of the hill and sat down, and we squeaked at them, did whatever we could.
Yeah,
they didn't want to come,
There's
so
a den site there, and they weren't leaving. it.
right. So we decided, all right, we'll shoot them up there. So they shoot that one. Played our last sound a few weeks later, and they come up in that field off to
the
our
last
right.
3, the
It's-
same
yeah,
pack.
Same pack, 3 of them though. So the one's gone. We took that one for a ride. They're out at what? I think it was 4:30, and so we shoot. I hit the one, kill it,
Me and Rob missed. Clean missed.
clean miss,
Yeah.
and they're logging at this time. So there's dozer tracks that go all the way across this field,
Ruts.
up this,
Not tracks,
yeah,
ruts.
yeah, big ruts, big deep ruts. So same thing. I turn to look at those guys. I go, well, grab my tripod.
Yeah.
I got my rifle. I'm going. I walk all the way out there. I said it's 430 yards. Go up over the hill. It ran maybe 100 yards. They found it. Had to finish it off.
So he's
shoot it.
500 yards away now.
Yeah,
Everybody keep track.
About 500 yards
At
away
home.
from the
That's
truck.
a walk.
You ain't kidding.
I know. I've done
They
it.
said I got my rifle. I got my pack.
Oh no, hell no! I'd leave that shit behind.
I get
I
up
got
there.
a sidearm.
I dragged the thing back. I don't know, 400 yards, about 100 yards back from where we were
Yeah,
set up.
about 130. Yeah.
And he's coming down the road, and I'm struggling. He said it's frozen dozer ruts. I'm
Yeah.
struggling. Man, here you
I
take
did the
it.
hard part. I took it up the hill rest
Yeah.
of the way. All
I
right.
go, you take it, and I do one of these deals. Where's my monocular?
So another
I-
Nick moment. Turns around, starts
Yeah,
swearing,
I go-
walking the other way,
I
looking
turned around,
for
walked
his
back up there. I was
monocular.
up there for 45 minutes.
You know
Eventually,
what's
I found
crazy?
it.
No.
With no monocular, you can't look for heat.
Yeah, and luckily I tied a paracord, rope for it that has reflective flakes in it.
Yeah,
So I was out
okay.
there with a flashlight, doing one of these deals.
Yeah.
I was able to catch light on it, but I had given up. I zigzagged this cut cornfield. Corn stubbles this tall.
Back out 400 yards again.
Yep, so I
gave
pulled-
up, turned around, come
Turn
back.
around,
and he-
start walking
he
back,
found
and I
it.
turn to look. I go, there it is, right there.
Oh,
We used to put reflective tape on our calls and stuff. Because how many times you've been like, tall grass, corn stalk, and you can't
Yep.
find it? Take like just regular reflective tape, put it on, and you just hit it with light,
Mhm.
boom, and it'll blow.
Pro tip.
Yeah.
Write that down.
Our remote too.
well,
Good
yeah.
call, good
I dropped his remote one night. We were at 2 different stands. One down here,
He was mad. I wasn't that mad.
state land down the road here, that they don't cut the grass.
Mhm.
Well, I'm like, well, I don't know where I dropped it. So I went state land first, walked. And of course, we walked all over that fucking field that night, trying to find the right spot to set
Yeah.
up. I'm walking. I can't find this thing. Can't find it. Can't find it.
He's remotes are like $100.
Yeah.
So-
it's the worst feeling in the world.
Right.
I go up here to the property up here, and I'm zigzagging back and forth across the field. It's not real wide. What is that? 30 yards wide? 40 yards wide?
Rob's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's long, but it's not very
well,
wide.
the upper end where we stand, yes, it's probably only 80 to 100 yards wide. It's not wide at all.
Well, I'm doing a zigzagging back and forth and found the thing. I was like, oh my God. He goes, we're putting tape on it now.
You
Yeah.
gotta just go play the
So
lottery.
you take reflecting tape. Well, we have lanyards. You guys running chest packs?
I don't. I just run a lanyard.
I do.
You do? What kind of chest pack you run?
I have. It's a cheapo one. It's like a Sitka knockoff. It's
Yeah.
called Spitka.
Yeah.
I'm one of those. It is. I saw, I thought it was the only cheap one to buy it from Amazon, but we go to the bow shoots, the 3D archery shoots, and I saw like 4 guys with them. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not the
Nice.
only one. But it works good. It's cheap, but it's
You don't
magnetic.
run a chest pack?
He's got a backpack.
I run one of them Fox Pro Predator packs. I mean, it's sizable, but I carry my call and a bunch of. I'm diabetic, so I carry more snacks than I do anything else.
That's how you stay so fucking skinny.
Yeah, that's right.
Son of a bitch.
That's right.
You should run a chest pack.
I thought about it. I don't know. I don't know if I'd be comfortable with it or not.
Well, they grow on you.
I don't really even care to have my call around my lanyard around my neck sometimes. It's swinging around and just
Well,
that
the chest
pressure on my
pack
chest.
That's what I mean. It holds it.
Yeah.
That's why I think
won't
you should.
swing. Yeah,
Might
I
have
think
to
I'm
give it a
gonna
whirl.
get the.
Brian doesn't run chest pack either. He runs a lanyard. But he's what's monocular? He's got the long pulsar. What is it? The fucking
Is it the
Trail?
Talos?
yeah. This is a long one. He like picks it up. He looks like fucking Moby Dick. You know, fucking. Is there a coyote out there, Brian? You see the fucking tick on him with it?
One over there 7 fields over.
Yeah, and that happens up there by you guys.
Yeah.
That shit don't happen here. We
Well,
don't
you can't
have that.
You can't see 7 fields over.
Yeah,
It's
but-
funny because you guys say before we started, you guys got a lot of coyotes up there, but
You do.
You guys have a lot of coyotes down here too.
Well, don't tell him. No,
We do.
no.
We ain't never seen 6 on one stand. Well, we did at my father-in-law's, but
Yeah,
we never see 6 on one stand, much less kill 6.
that was an 8-pack. That was a big one.
What's 4's most we've had?
Yeah.
Well, no, 5.
I saw a group of 8, but they were sleeping in the middle of a field.
5 down south. That night.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we stalked those fuckers in
Yeah.
crunchy corn stalks, and they were sleeping.
Yep.
One just got the last. We just leapfrog.
Yeah.
You know, Steve was with us, and he's military. He says, we're going to leapfrog. I'm like, yeah, I know what you're saying. So we just, somebody stood stationary, 2 guys moved, and then, and we got 200 yards from him.
Yeah.
And
From
crunchy combine corn. So not chopped where it's just a stalk.
Mhm.
It's the trash and everything. And, oh, God, that was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That was insane.
It is funny how, like, when you call them in and, like, they're getting close to you, they're super skittish, but, like, you could just walk up on them just doing their thing.
Yeah.
And
They
they
were
never know
sleeping,
you're there.
Jeremy.
Yeah, they never
They
know
were
you're there.
fucking. And that was our first outing down there. One of our first.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. And still can't believe we shot one. We only shot one. Josh hit his. You couldn't tell. We were running night vision. You couldn't tell what was the front and what was the back. You know what I mean? They would look at us, but their
Yeah.
eyes were shut. If they're sleeping, their eyes are shut. You
Yeah.
can't. So it's a coyote, like you see it, but you don't know if you're shooting at its ass or its face or.
Well, I hit mine back because you shot first.
Yeah. Yeah,
I did
fucking
the
totally
slowest
went
3 count you could ever imagine. Make sure everyone was calm and on.
Now, mind you, our heart's racing. We just leapfrogged 200 yards
Right.
on sleeping coyotes.
Yeah.
And we were pretty new at that. We were like fucking fresh. And
Was that even C50?
no, that was a wraith for me.
No. It was C50.
It might have been for
Because
you.
I just got my.
You just had yours.
I just got. Oh, I had the C50.
Yeah,
You
I had a
hadn't
wraith.
got-
I was still running the OG.
Yeah, I bought the last one off Amazon.
It was in my. I had it saved, and I kept looking at it every day. And then one day it was gone, and I texted him like, "You fucker."
Knock it out from under, yeah.
That's fine though.
This is the only
shot
one
a
in,
ton
like,
of
the
dogs
entire
with
country.
that wraith. I love my wraith. They're not great in the cold. I shot a ton of dogs with them.
Is that the one that runs on the double A's?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had one for a while.
That's awesome.
it's a good scope. You can run external battery, just don't break the thing off like I did. So, I was running Duracell Optimums in it. I get 3 hunts out of it.
Yeah.
3 stands,
about the
running
same
the
for-
sleep mode.
Mhm.
But yeah, it was, and like now, what's crazy? And I already talked about this, but take these new Hyperion lights and put them on those race. It's a totally different
night and
fucking
day.
scope.
Mm-hmm.
Like the lights we had back then, even though they were sniper hog, they were coyote cannons. The coyote cannon was a great light, but these Hyperions, oh my god! I told Jason about it. He did a live on Facebook, and I was commenting, and we and him have talked before, and he's actually from New York, and I was like, dude, I put a Hyperion on a Wraith, and he was like, yeah, I did the same thing not too long ago. He's like, you wouldn't believe. It's like a totally different scope. So much clearer.
So you have the D&T you have is the Zulus.
Yes.
How far can you see with the stock IR light that's built into it?
I don't. I've never used it.
Oh, really?
Never.
Oh, because you have the other one
Yeah.
on it. So on the Thermite, it has the IR.
That's a 850. What am I trying to say?
850
yeah.
nanometer.
Yeah. But that's the same as our sniper hog lights, just smaller.
Yeah.
There's a, what is it, 940?
Yeah, 940 is the next one up.
So 940 you see less with, right? I'm pretty sure.
it's a little dimmer. Yeah, you can't
little
see as
dimmer.
far with.
Whatever one the Thermite has on it, the first night I had it, I took it out, and because my range, you could see all the targets, the steel plates out there, and I'm like, oh, there's 100, there's 200, there's 300, and then I have the full sight IPSC at 500. You could see it plain as day, and I'm like, why would you need anything? Like, I'm not shooting dogs in New York out past 500 yards ever. I think the first one we shot was like 400. Mm-hmm. So, like, this is plenty enough light that comes with it. I was really impressed with the stock light.
Burns a
how
lot
far
of
you can
battery.
see. It does if you crank it up. That's nice too, though, because you can. I don't know on that one if you can, but you can adjust how much IR light you want.
Intensity has 3 settings.
Yeah, this one has like 5 or 6. But,
I ran the Zulus. I got the Zulus when it first came out. I think it's a great scope.
yeah. I like about it too is they make delete caps for it. So like if you're a person that likes to record your hunts, like for deer or whatever, coyotes, daytime, whatever, you can take that IR cap off. And you can screw a delete cap on it, and now you can hunt deer with it legally in New York.
Oh, yeah, because
you
it
can
don't
record your hunts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it doesn't have the light on it anymore.
Right.
So it's super, super cool that you can do that.
I don't even get that excited about deer anymore.
Yeah, it's not like well, you don't bow hunt, do you?
I used to.
Yeah, so deer don't excite me, but bow hunting deer
Sure,
does because
well,
you're
that's different.
up close.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's coyotes is way better than anything else.
I think I deer hunt. Well, first week and a half I went out, and then I let, I don't know, 6 8-pointers go. How many 8-pointers can you shoot? Like I want something bigger.
Yep.
You know, and we've shot some pretty nice deer here, but that's because you let them grow.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You can't just fucking shoot everything that's out there. You gotta, that's about being a sportsman. You gotta keep your composure, and even if your neighbor shoots everything, like I've heard all that shit.
Yep.
If I let it go, my neighbor's going to, yeah, so what? I have a huge 4-pointer here on camera, and I saw it out deer hunting, and I was telling my cousin about it. Now, his farm is across the creek, probably, I don't know, 5 miles from here. Along the river, same, we're lined right up with each other, but you got to cross the creek, and the only way they can do that is either swim it or the trestle. And that 4-pointer that I have here was from his farm, but they let it go. And towards the end of the season, he ended up down here. Mm-hmm. That and I let it go. He's beautiful. I mean, it's the biggest, widest 4-pointer I've ever seen in my life. Mm-hmm. Like when he came out of the woods, I was like, oh shit. You just see that bone moving in the woods, and I'm like, yeah, okay. And then I look at it, I'm like, God damn, he's only a 4-pointer.
You're missing a lot of points.
Right. Look at you, little guy. And, we let him go. But you got to, you let them go. They'll grow. They'll get big.
Yeah. Did you guys see the DEC proposed changes? Have you seen that going around Facebook?
Didn't you share something?
I shared it, yeah, about they want to up more doe tags. They want to make it unlimited doe tags in certain areas.
They should.
They should. And I think a lot of people, like you guys...
Do you know where they got that from?
Who?
They got that from when the disease hit.
Yeah.
CWD?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because what happened, the does died. And the bucks were moving more to
Looking
breed.
for 'em, yeah.
So you see bucks that you never seen before.
Oh, the EHD.
EHD.
Well,
And the quality of buck got better.
Yeah. The end point that New York State wants to do is they want to kill more deer, obviously, because we have deer strikes on cars and we have insurance issues, blah, blah, blah. But...
Well, they were here first.
Right. They want to kill more deer, so they're talking about doing this stuff, and there's a bunch of people sharing different things, and one of the things is they want to make it so you can have more doe tags, and they still want to make it so it's earn a buck, which obviously is coyote, not deer hunting podcast, but just to touch on it really quick. They want to make it so it's earn a buck, but you have to kill a doe first. So you get a buck tag you can use in your whatever season, and then if you kill a doe and you log it in, you can get another buck tag, so you can have 2 bucks in New York. Which I personally think we only need 1 buck in New York, but whatever, do whatever you want with it. But I don't think that is going to help people kill more does, because you could just go online and say, I shot a doe, like they call it ghost does. That's what people are going to do. But if you guys are in New York, if you're listening to this and you haven't heard about it yet, take a look on Facebook, or you can go to the DEC website.
Antler restrictions everywhere.
Well, the thing, yes and no. I I can see both points where, because when I was a kid, when I grew up with my dad's, we had a lot of deer, but we didn't have a lot of big deer. And I probably never would have shot a buck that was more than a 6-pointer for years. Like my first one I actually shot was a 7, but it's tough, when you're a kid and to keep kids involved. You're out there freezing because it's cold.
But they
in
need to
Southern
understand that it's not that easy.
Right.
Like I've had this conversation with a guy taking his kid out.
Where you go put them in the stand and they just 18 deer walk in front of you.
Yeah, well, I mean, they don't see any deer and they want to quit.
Yeah.
Now, it was the same for me when I was younger as you. We didn't see a lot of deer. And nothing big, and I still went.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can't. These kids think that it's just easy, and it's not.
It's not.
Well, it looks easy because of what? Video games, YouTube, all that stuff. What is like YouTube? They record all the kill shots, coyotes, deer. I don't care what it is. You don't see the dead stands.
No.
Let's start posting dead stands on YouTube.
Yeah, watch all the views you get.
Yeah,
you know what I
mean?
But like that comes with it.
Yeah.
You have to, and that's why I'm bringing this up because you said it. But like I had this conversation with this guy. And he's like, yeah, he's just getting discouraged, and I really got to try and get him. I'm like, man, there was years we didn't shoot nothing.
I think there's two things. It's like, first of all, people should be able to shoot whatever they want. I agree with that because Indians didn't wait for 8 or 10 point bucks. They shot whatever when they was here. Apples and oranges, right?
Sure,
we're not
I
Indians
agree
anymore.
with you too.
But I do see people, like, when you see that deer, you get so excited that you just shoot the first one you see. When you actually start, like, passing up deer and watching, like, oh, that's a small doe, I'm going to let that one go, I'm looking for a bigger one. You see more deer and you learn what the deer are doing now, just like us with coyotes. Like, when you see coyotes come in and you don't always get a shot at them, but you get to learn what they're doing. Like,
Sure.
You learn how they walk. Oh, this sound made this coyote do this. Same thing with deer and deer
Body
hunting.
language is super important.
And-
Whitetail or coyote does not matter.
One thing that antler restrictions will do is if you have to actually verify that this deer has this many antlers on it, you have to take your time and look and count, and you get to see the deer and like actually study what they're doing and why are they doing it. So, but yeah, mostly just get the awareness out there for people that don't know anything about it that are hunters.
So give
What's
them
going
more
on.
doe tags and run antler restrictions.
Well, at least more doe tags is a good start to start off on. Like,
Right.
Not necessarily making it and earn a buck because people just fake doe tag it, but for people that actually kill does, like me and my friends, I let a couple of guys hunt on my property because we're overrun with does. I'm sure you guys probably are
Yeah.
because it's a farm,
Oh, yeah.
just way too many. But
EHD wiped us out.
really,
I mean, so the July before that happened, I think it was July. Yeah, end of
what
July.
year was this roughly? Just
That was 3 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, it was right out here on the far hedgerow. We had 5 beautiful bucks. They're still buddies at this point, so
Right.
they're all together. And I was like, man, we're gonna do good this year. So there's only 3 of us that hunt here. So all of us shoot one deer, and there are other.
There's still
the
2 good ones.
right? And they just fucking disappeared, and that's when all this stuff happened, right? So that year we didn't shoot nothing. There was nothing here, and we had 4 does, like literally the same 4 in this field, that field. That was all was here. We didn't shoot nothing, and like DEC was like, "Oh, don't worry, in a year it'll be back to what it was." I don't know how that works physically because it can't. But I never did understand that.
All the does are dropping triplets.
Yeah, right. You know what I mean? Like
Grow
how,
into rack bucks in 6 months.
Yeah.
right? Like yeah, you're gonna have 3-year-old deer,
Yeah.
a year-old. That doesn't even make sense.
No.
So I mean, but yeah, I agree and disagree, and I don't know. You should be able to shoot what you want. Okay, so we decided that year we weren't going to shoot anything. We're just, they took a hit. I mean, when you go past my house and you start going around, the river's right there. It stunk. They were floating everywhere. We drove up on one. She was just standing in the road, right? So I come around the corner and I stop. She's just standing there. She was hemorrhaging. Like it was happening, And I felt so terrible. I actually got out of the truck and like scooted her off the road. Because she wouldn't move.
Mhm.
She just sat in the middle of the road. And my brother had stopped behind me while I was I put my hands on her. And just like a cow, just, come on. And she was heading for the river. She was going to the water. So she runs off the road and then the fawn comes down behind her. Runs across the road. And I'm like, oh, fuck. you know, that fawn probably ain't gonna make it. And she goes down there and kills herself because
Mm-hmm.
she's gonna go to water. That's what they do.
Right.
And it stunk so bad here.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't. The tide was taking them in and out of the creek. It was like just dead bodies floating everywhere.
It's crazy.
Everywhere. And we took a huge hit, so we didn't shoot nothing. We got a good herd back now, but this year we didn't shoot any. I let a lot of nice bucks go.
Yeah.
And I want to shoot a nice buck. You know?
Yeah. The biggest thing is like being aware of what you have too. Like a lot of guys are like, there ain't no deer here. Well, that's one thing that thermal hunting and coyote hunting showed us is like you see how many deer. Like you may only see 5 deer all day, but
Go out at
night.
Yeah.
How many deer are out in your field?
Yeah,
there
well,
might be 30,
bucks,
you know?
The bucks feed at night and then bed during the day.
Yeah, you know how frustrating it is to go out and see a nice 8-point out in the
No
field?
idea.
Every
That's
night.
Meanwhile,
He
you're
will not come out during the day when you got the bow in your hands.
Up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go out at night and they're out there feeding.
We've seen state records. I mean, like G2s, like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
And what are you gonna do? I mean,
Take a
they're-
video of them. That's about it.
right? That's exactly what we do. We record them.
Check this out.
Yeah,
Send it to
like
your
look at
buddies.
this. Look at them deer are feeding at night. Them boys are feeding at night, and then the only time you're gonna get them to mess up is when they're heavy rut and there's something there in heat.
Yeah.
They will screw up.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because their thought process goes out the window. But you know, anyway, that's deer hunting stuff. But I agree with you.
Anywho. Yeah,
Yeah.
just so people check that out. If you're a hunter in New York and you don't know about it, check it out. Go to the DEC website. It's open for another week. You can comment like, "Hey, I think you're stupid for only letting us shoot one doe," or whatever it is. You can send them a email and tell them what you feel or how you feel about it, and they might read it, they might not, they might throw it away, but at least you got to say something about it. So when they make the law or make changes, you can say you did something, right?
I think rifle season should be longer.
You're gonna get mobbed. I can feel people throwing stuff at their computers right now.
It
Listening
should
to
be.
this.
It's just you don't have a lot of time. And think about all of us work.
That's the
All
same.
of us work. So if you're out there, you're thinking about the work you have to do, or if you're at work, you're thinking about how you should be out there hunting.
Yeah.
That's why I hunt coyotes.
I'm the same way. People were talking about how we should have a 1-week rifle season, and like I see their point of view,
No
but
way.
yeah, like people that have like I like to be able to take my time. Like if you go out in 1 week, all the deer are gonna be spooked the first 2 days.
Yeah.
So I don't even see deer on my farm for a whole week after opening week, and not that many people hunt it. Like 2 people hunt my place, and then the neighbors that everybody hunts. But you won't even see deer for 2 or 3 weeks coming back out in daytime where you can actually shoot them. So I'm the same way. I think it's fine the way. I think that's fine the way it is. And if you're gonna pressure them, they're gonna get pushed around. But if you have a place where you can hunt and you don't have to pressure them, then you can let them do their thing, and they'll come back out on their own. You
Right.
know.
So what you're saying is you don't shoot small coyotes either?
I shoot every coyote.
No,
Sometimes I shoot them out in front of my friends.
No, that's,
allegedly.
that's
Sorry,
never happened.
Yeah.
So another funny story. My mom listens to it, watches our videos and stuff, and I always count, and then we shoot, right? So I'm like, hey guys, we're gonna ready 1, 2, 3, and shot on 2. My mom messaged me right away. She watches the video, and she goes, "Who's the a-hole that shot on 2?" And I go, "That was me, Mom. I counted and I shot on 2 the wrong time."
See, we don't count. We wolf.
Yeah.
When they're coming in, as soon as we'll talk about it, right? So, like when we're setting up, I'm like, okay, who's stopping them?
Mm-hmm.
And it's either him or me. And as soon as we wolf, you better be on your dog.
Gotcha. Yeah, we tried it because, like
Wolf
I said,
bang.
towards the end we had a lot of like doubles and triples coming in. So I'm like, hey, like I'll wolf to stop them. Like, you guys ready? 1, 2, 3, and
I don't want to wait all that time.
Back. Yeah,
no
well,
way, dude.
we're gonna practice it. We were just talking on the way here. We were like, September, we're gonna get together and do our practice shooting, and we're gonna practice the 1, 2, 3s. We're gonna practice setting up because we have comms like you guys do, but we have the attachments that go into the regular headphones. You know what I mean? Instead, like yours are built into them, right?
No.
Oh, yours are
You
plug-in
can run
ones.
those modules on the walkers.
We've
Yeah,
had
the
terrible.
Fire Max, yeah.
Yeah, see, but those are like built into them. Like ours is it's like a regular walker, and then you buy the little piece that clips onto it.
Yeah, so was ours.
Oh, that's
Fire Max is
But
like
ours
that.
aren't Fire Maxes. They're
Ours have
different.
worked.
Fire
Horribly.
Max are rechargeable. And the left and right distinction is way better with those.
Is it?
Because we've had
Yeah.
terrible luck with ours last year, not working, not communicating. Like, it worked fine the first year. Last year, we had terrible times, so we're trying to figure out what we're going to do. And now I see they sell, like, a complete one that comes one piece together. They're like $100. I'm like, we're going to buy those and run those, because we've had a couple times last year where we could have made much better moves, much better shots if we could.
What do you mean you're having
communicate
trouble?
better.
So you're running
These-
walkers?
Like,
Flat
we're
out won't
talking,
work.
yeah, like either two of us can talk to each other and the other one can't hear anything, or one person, like, say you're talking, I can hear it but he can't, and then he'll talk and both of us can hear it, but he can't hear either of us.
That's an operational thing.
It's crazy. Well, we're on the same channel. We're not on a sub channel. Like, and we're not far away. Like,
Did you pull the rubber grommet off?
Yeah. The
You know where
one
you click in?
that plugs into the.
Yeah, because that'll hold your comm out and it won't work right.
Yeah. So
Last year they weren't a problem. Then I don't know. This year it's just they don't seem to want.
We
work.
had problems with ours and we ripped that grommet out. And
problem
Yeah.
solved.
So the Fire Max,
I would
it
get
is
a
a
pair of
separate
Fire
module
Max.
that pops off, and then you can recharge it.
Oh, okay.
But
which I don't know why the hell they didn't just make the charging port
on the module,
so you
the
take the
comms
module off to charge it.
so I think
Yeah.
the new ones are like they're literally just built into it. So you just plug your whole headset in, you know. But I just saw them.
So you use comms though.
Yes.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
But I think the Fire Max are only like $90 on Midway.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm pretty sure there was a
I love
deal
the
that were like
Fire Max.
160 or 150 bucks for a set of two of them.
Yeah.
That was a Rusty thing too. He bought a set, and I'll never forget. I was the first one using with him. He's like, "I bought these. Let's try it." And I was like, "Okay." And we were on, and what a fucking game
Yeah,
changer!
they are. They're awesome.
What I mean, noise canceling. Just the fact that so when we're out, say we make a shot in a dog and we don't know where it went, that guy goes out. The other guy stays at the gun.
A little to your left, a little to your right.
Oh, how many times have we done that?
Well, lots of times. And like now we're running like, one of my guns has a laser on it.
Yep.
To point.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest thing is when you shoot a coyote, don't spin your gun around. Just
Yeah.
leave it where it was. And then like what we'll do is leave our IR lights on. When you get out there,
You
you'll
see that little red dot.
and you'll know where you got to be.
Yeah.
Kind of
Comms are huge though.
Yeah.
nuts that you can see that, isn't it?
Yeah.
The IR light.
Yeah.
Yep.
It says not to look directly into it, which is exactly what you're doing when
Well,
you're out
yeah.
there.
Right,
But
yeah, well, you're 400 yards from
you're
it.
a few hundred yards out.
We're screwed anyway, man. Ain't
Yeah.
nobody getting off this planet alive.
No.
Okay?
I wonder, like, how and how many years of us like night hunting for hours, looking through thermal screens, like
So-
how messed up our eyes are gonna be.
Jay-
pull that
Jason.
thing away and you look like a pirate. Like one eye you can't see anything, the other eye you can see everything.
When you switch your thermal from one eye to the other,
Yeah.
the difference? So, Jason from Sniper Hog, he was actually talking about this, and because it was affecting him, his vision. Spent so much time looking through thermals that he was having problems. And I think he actually, towards the end of, well, I don't think they don't have a season
I
here.
don't think so.
He's running more of his running lights to spot with again
Really?
because it was burning his eye.
Yeah, I wonder what it's got.
Oh, it's gonna have an effect.
It's
100%.
hours and hours of looking into that.
Yeah, a little screen
Eyepiece,
like, inch
yeah.
from your eye.
And then it's simple. It's very simple. Take it and go to your other eye and look at the difference.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap, way different.
I switch hands and I can't see nothing with this hand. This hand I steady with.
That's the other thing. Like with the helmet mount, you get. Here we go, complaining again. It's a lot to hold that fucking thing. And like mine with the IR, my little thing is heavy.
Yep.
So
We're so spoiled because like same thing, like we used to do that on rifles and I'm like, this sucks spinning around. Then you get the handheld and you're like, oh, this is the best thing ever. And then you're like, man, it'd be nice if I didn't have to have my hands up, if I could just spin my head and I have to turn my body at all. And then you're like, oh, this is the best thing ever. And then you're like, oh, I need two of them, or I need to change it, or oh, it's getting heavy. It's just
does
like,
your helmet interfere like when you position your head on your shooting?
only if that eye's down. Like I have to flip it up out of the way. But if I'm on, I'm good to go. And I have my headphones built into it because they just slide into it. So it really is awesome. But like pros and cons. If it's really cold out, like I normally would wear a hat and then I put earmuffs over top of it. If I wear the helmet, like anything that's exposed obviously is cold. So you either got to wear a baklava under it, or I gotta have my ears on to keep my ears warm because I'm freezing. I gotta
Right.
have my muffs tucked down. But
Yeah, because we're the same way.
But it does.
Beanies and headset.
But I bought a cheap. It was the cheapest setup ever. It was like a $30 airsoft helmet. You know, it has all the stuff you want. The mount and stuff was like $30. Like my whole setup besides the scanner was like $180 for the whole helmet setup, and it's comfortable. Like wear it all night. Rob bought the expensive ones. I'm not going to say in case his wife listens to this, but his setup was way more than $180. And he's like, I really like your helmet and your setup, but he's got legit all his. He's got like special
webbing.
Suspension system, webbing on it, and the whole 9 yards. And it's super nice. Don't get me wrong, but like I'm like I can't spend that much on this stuff.
Just going from running headlights to not was
Huge.
Huge.
Yeah,
Comfortable.
Yeah, well, think about how your neck hurt
Yeah.
from fucking doing this all night with whatever they are. What are they? 2-3 pounds? I don't know.
Nah, not even. But
It's a lot.
toward the end, they were giving me a headache.
I believe it.
It was giving me a headache by the end of the night.
Yeah.
And I wear a hard hat 40 hours a week. I don't want anything else on my head.
Agreed. Yeah.
They make you wear a hard hat the whole time when you're in there?
Yeah.
That place that we cannot name.
That's stupid.
The nameless.
That's the first thing to fly off your head when you get hit by something. Your hard hat.
I try really hard not to get hit by anything.
No, I'm just saying.
That's a good tactic. I like that.
Yeah, they're it's come a long way for sure.
Yeah. Even in, the 10 years I've been doing it, the technology has changed so fast.
So
Isn't it
spoiled.
crazy how long it's been?
Yeah.
I think about that all the time. It's like every year, when it starts over again, it's like, God damn.
Yeah.
We're going to be 60 years old doing this, you think? I don't know, probably.
Try to.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I'm in.
Ooh, we're going to need it. We're going to need a Bucky bike.
Segway.
Yeah, there you go.
I want a track Segway.
Off-road
That's
Segway.
what I want.
One day before I go, I'm going to be on a hoverboard on the way in and out of there.
Yeah, is that like the one-wheel ones?
I'm talking about like the Jetsons.
Oh,
No,
like
Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like we should have
because-
them by now.
Mike Loveland, he listens to us. He's got the one wheel.
Oh, yeah.
That he uses. He'll send me the video now when he listens to this, he sent me this video. He's shooting a lever action from his one wheel,
That's pretty cool.
like cruising up the road.
Now, is that shooting from a motorized vehicle?
Well, it might be legal out there,
Well, I know he's not in New York, so.
right? But it's
I
that's
forget.
super cool.
Yeah.
I was like, you should start like a league. I mean, that's like a
It's like cowboy action sports.
yeah,
Yeah.
with like new age.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Up-
Like he ain't got to feed him. Well, he's got horses too. That's the worst part. But he got to feed
Gotta
that.
plug it in.
But so he got me in this rabbit hole, just like Bucky did. And then I started looking at the prices of those things. Jesus
Yeah, they're
Christ.
not cheap either.
No, he bought his off marketplace.
Just buy a
like
thermal
stupid
for the price.
Yeah.
cheap. Get some good boots.
Yeah,
Just
there you go.
walk. Just walk. We don't have spots like that. Now you're talking out there. It's more open. than
Oh
here.
yeah, for sure.
Pretty flat.
Even
out
up
there,
by
too.
you guys, and it's open up there.
The farthest spot we have to walk is at my father-in-law's, and it's about 700 yards to the best spot to call them. And we did the last weekend, same thing. Last weekend we walked all the way out, set up, and the dogs came from like 200 yards off the road. We didn't have to walk all the way in. They
Yeah,
came
sure.
from-
Well, that's the thing is you never know where they're going to come
no,
from.
no.
You don't know.
But that's it. Like that's the farthest spot we have to walk. Is
But
700
towards the
yards.
end, and I'll say this, towards the end, if you know there's a den site nearby, they come out and they sit. Well, they're not going to leave the den site. They're going to stay. They're not. It's different than say November. When you make a sound and they respond to it. They'll come out and they just sit. And we see that a ton. We moved on the last night. Me and him were out. Same thing. Thing come out. It was like 500 yards away. I thought I was close enough. And it went back in. And it did that twice. And I was like, okay, we're moving. I'll stay. You move. And he hugged a tree line and went up. And I called again. And then he called. Didn't come back out.
No.
It'd have been screwed if it did. Because we were there
Had
by
it
that
covered.
point.
Yeah, I went from like 400. I was within 200.
Yeah.
And then I even moved.
I don't think it saw us or anything. I think it just didn't like it. And after.
There was
Well, I got it to come out twice.
Yeah.
Like it went back in and then came back out.
It was comfortable. It didn't need to come out and investigate. So.
But those are the things you realize now. Like as a new coyote hunter, you're not going to see it like that. But that's what it is.
Yeah, we'll have to do too. Like get your first coyote. We're gonna do a YouTube video of it, but maybe we could do a podcast at some point. Like how the best things you can do to stack up your odds to get your like first coyote for those guys that are learning. My brother recently, this last year, got his first thermal, and was trying to go out and kill coyotes, and I'm giving him all the pointers, and I'm like, we should just do a podcast or a YouTube video on this, like the best things you can do, like to stack all the odds in your favor. Do this, and this.
And that's like totally cheating. Look at the information you have now.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Like we didn't have nothing. We had Downwind Outdoors, which was not even posting videos anymore.
Mm-hmm. But the thing is, too, like 90% of the material out there, that's how I found you guys, is because you're from New York. Like, I'm looking,
there's
Googled,
none of
like,
us.
New York coyote hunters, and, like, podcasts, whatever, and then found Downwind, and then you guys, and, like, that was it for Eastern stuff. So it's good to hear, like, when you're learning, how do you guys call coyotes in the East, and it's still, like, every time we listen to a podcast when you're hunting with Brian or whatever, you learn a little bit something new. Mm-hmm. And like, if I have something funny happen, I'll call Brian and be like, "Hey, this happened. What did I do wrong, or what did I screw up?"
I hate tooting his horn for him, but I really hate it.
No, you love it.
No, but he is like so like we do that all the time.
Yeah.
And I can't. I tell him all the time, and he gets he's like, oh, whatever. But we've learned so much. Just being around him more, and with vocalization and body language, and just so many things. It's crazy, like stuff we didn't know, So, and we didn't. Now we have a source, Like as soon as something funny happens, I'm calling him.
It's so stupid. Like some of the stuff too is so stupid. Like the one night, I'm like, we had the right wind, we had everything going the right way. Why did this coyote stop and turn around? Like what is going on? And he's like, was there a good breeze? I'm like, no, it was barely any breeze at all. He goes, was the coyote lower than you? I'm like, yes, it was. He's like,
topography.
He's like, the thermals sucked your scent down to him. I'm like, I knew that. Like, why did I not think of that?
And that happens to us all the time.
I am an idiot.
And Andy will say it too. He likes this a 10-mile-an-hour wind. It's sustained. You know where it's coming from. There's no
predictable.
Right. There's the light winds. They vary, and then you start talking about thermals. It's warmer down there than where you are, so the air is gonna, it's just
drawn there,
right? And those are things we didn't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, and that's happened to us more than a dozen times.
We had these dogs come from. It's crazy. We could see them with our this is back when we had 256 scanners. We hit the call. We heard them howl, and we could see them on a mountain, a hill. Like
they're mountains up by you.
Half a mile. Well, it was a big hill, but they were like half a mile away, and we're like,
I'll show you a hill.
I can't believe these coyotes are over there, and then they disappeared. They're coming, and like another thing, like we hear Brian is be patient. We're way more patient now than we ever were.
Absolutely.
And these things are coming through. We're like, we're getting ready to leave. We're like, we gotta leave. I'm like, this thing is coming. Like it went from there to there. It went into the woods. It's gonna come out of the woods somewhere, and it pops out, and it's like coming on a string, and then it just stops, turns around, and starts going the other way. I'm like, what did we do wrong, And that was the thermal thing. It was down low at the bottom of a swamp, and that's where it came out.
The go-kart track.
But normally, But like normally, we wouldn't have waited that long. Like we would have saw the coyote go into the woods. We would have waited like 10 minutes and then been out of there. And when we're leaving, the coyote would have been popping out of the woods, So
And he was a ways off. Like, it was like a little dot. See one little dot out there moving around. I don't know what that is. And he actually, I think you looked at it with the thermite. He's like, yeah, that's a coyote out there, and kind of just moseyed its way down towards us and popped back out.
Patience is key.
But it sucks because the same thing. You hear about all these guys like, 15 minutes on stand and I'm rolling. And it's like, it is not like that out here.
No.
I think like Oklahoma, places like that where you can see for 8 miles in every direction. Yeah, if you don't see anything coming, it's probably a good idea to maybe get out of there.
Yeah.
But yeah, up here, it's like they could just be in a little
Think about how many times you left and coyotes came out.
Dude, I have a spot that it doesn't matter what I do. I'll shoot 1 or 2 open at night there. And every time I go back, they come in behind me. Doesn't matter where the wind's going. If they don't come in behind me, I'll start leaving and I'll stop every 100 yards and turn around and look. There'll be one out in the field just standing there after I'm gone. But I'll be there. I could be there for an hour and they're showing up.
We've gone on stand, called, got back to the truck, then they light up. Mm-hmm. And we stand there and like, well, what the fuck do we do? So we went back.
Yeah.
Didn't see anything. Then we were up here, just north of here one night. I think it was property. We only hunted like one time. Drive in, snow on the ground. Get in. It's just valleys all intersecting each other, real hilly. Call. Don't hear nothing. We were there probably half hour, 40 minutes. get back to the truck, go to put the stuff in the back of the truck. There's coyote tracks right around the truck.
Yep.
Never made a sound. And they were right. I mean,
That's the other thing. Just because they don't respond.
Doesn't
Oh,
mean they're
yeah.
not
I
there.
mean, it was 150 yards behind us.
Yeah, those dogs howled when they were way out.
They
we
don't
were
always
talking about.
respond.
No.
But they didn't talk again. They were dead silent the whole way. Like I said, half a mile. They were dead silent and they just showed up. You know.
And the new coyote hunter won't understand that. Is they you know, how many posts do you see? Okay, I played a sound. They howled.
What do I do?
What do? They never showed up. Well, don't keep playing sounds.
Yeah.
Okay, they responded. It's like turkey, right? Which you know how you can overcall a turkey.
Oh yeah.
Once you get something to gobble back at you and he's closing distance, shut up. Shut up. That's where we messed up. We overcalled those birds. Because I started watching Brian's videos. It's like racking in my head. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like...
I'm gonna give him a little kiki now.
Right, you know, and they're like, we overcalled. You know, so a coyote howls, and then what's the new guy do? He gets all worked up. Like, oh, this is going to happen? Okay, now I need to play rabbit. Because on Facebook, it says I howl, and then I play rabbits. I play this rabbit, only this guy's rabbit, because his is the best.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I play this fight, and this, no. And that's the challenge, okay? Take a hand call. Your vocabulary is limited. You can do chirps, yips, howls, distress. Do it with that. That will show you that they're either there or they're not. Or that'll make you have more patience. You know? That's what I think.
Yeah.
The Messiah will show you the way. He doesn't. That's another thing. I say it all. He loves it when I say that. It's stuff we didn't think about until you talk to him or hunt with him. Oh, we are so blessed that we could go hunt with him. It's super fun.
We got to go early this year.
Yeah.
Not late.
No, you guys just wait till the end of the year. It's fine.
They're not your fields.
They're close. They're a couple miles away.
Right.
Oh, that's far enough.
But yeah, poor Andy. He don't wear comms. Okay, and I got a break.
And he's going deaf, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I
geez.
fired, and he was like, "Whoa!" I was like, "Yeah,
That's enough of that.
sorry, dude." It ain't nothing for us because we got headsets
Yeah.
on.
Yep.
I know.
Falling victim
Come on,
to
New
that.
York. We need suppressors.
There was. What did I see? They're trying to fight it.
Yeah, but you ain't.
It'll
gonna
never happen
You're not going to convince those people in Albany.
No,
No.
they think it's well.
They
Again.
watch too many movies.
Again,
Exactly.
and I've said this: if they just we have pistol permits, put them on the permits.
Right.
Right. We already went
Yeah,
through
we'll
all
jump
the
through
bullshit.
the hoops. We shouldn't have to, but we will
We
jump
will
through the
jump.
hoops.
We already do for our pistols.
Right.
Just put them on the permit,
Yep.
and it's that's like saying headphones should be illegal. It's the same damn thing.
Yep.
Headphones don't fire bullets, but what do?
Makes it
Suppress sound.
Mm-hmm.
Same damn thing.
Yep.
Not in their eyes.
No.
No, they're
Like, we don't need bump stocks and automatics. Like, I get that. You don't want shit. I don't need that stuff. But like, just the whole suppressor thing with us, shooting at night, it's gonna help everybody.
Yep.
Help the landowners, help
Right.
people that aren't the landowners that
Yeah,
are
how
close
often
by.
do you hear? Like, not very often do we get turned down to coyotes, but one of the reasons is I don't want you shooting at night. I'm like, most of the time, even though we don't have suppressors or anything, you're probably not going to hear us shoot.
You're
but-
never gonna hear us
No.
there.
But it'd be way easier to convince people if we
Because
had
think
them.
about like wintertime, windows are shut, furnaces are running, TVs.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Well, snow absorbs a bunch of sound.
Snow is a dampener. It nobody ever hears us.
No.
We're in and out. We're like ghosts.
Yeah. You walk
Ghost
up to,
Recon.
walking
Yeah.
up to a landowner's house with a coyote. And, oh, I heard it was a little pop. Yeah, that was us.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had a couple, but it's I don't know.
It'd be nice though.
Yeah, and I would still wear ear protection. I would
Just-
still wear my comms.
Well, yeah, for the com part, yeah,
But
absolutely.
that's why I say that people that run suppressors are cheaters because they have now you come here and shoot a triple.
Right.
You shoot twice at 2 dogs. That third one is in the next county.
Oh, by
He's
far.
moving. He's grabbing gears.
Right. You can't do that here.
No.
That's why you see those posts and people, oh, we're stacking them. That ain't. They heard a cricket fart.
Right,
That's
pretty
what they
much,
heard.
yeah. I heard a stiff breeze. Wondered what that was all about.
Yep.
Maybe
Well, I
one of
hope she
those.
doesn't trip them.
This is the only one I'm worried about right
Okay.
now.
Yeah, pull the power cord.
No, it's camera.
Oh,
That's video.
I don't know why she didn't go upstairs. Mama came home. She usually follows her, but she wants to hang out with the guys tonight.
Come party.
It's all good.
She just can't see no more. Hey. She's like, I know he dropped something over here. I'm going to lick it off the floor. Anyway, suppressor should be legal.
100%. We need them.
So, you said you got 30?
Yeah, right around there. Yeah, I just started this year writing everything down like halfway through the year. So next year I'm gonna have every one we do.
Yeah, we do that.
Write
There's a
down.
book.
Yeah, that's what I had a hunting book now for deer just to keep track of like what we shoot, where we go, what we kill at my dad's. I got my dad his first thermal dog this year, Thanksgiving week. He got his first one. Yeah,
That's cool.
Nice.
yep.
My father won't go. Hell no.
He won't go a lot. He's like, it's too late. But it was everybody was up. So
The-
that's the other thing. We had 8 people with us. So if people just don't want to hunt with you if they don't want to bring them along. So
Right.
if they say no, there's too many people, they just don't want to hunt with you. Just so you know.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah.
We've had some of the best nights with 6 guys.
We
out
literally
there.
had 8 of us, and the 3 of us were on scopes, and 2 people were on scanners.
That's just greed. You
It
know
just
what I
came
mean?
right
It's like
in.
I don't need to shoot. You know what I mean? Like I want everybody to have fun. I don't care if 10 guys go.
I go, hey, Dad, you on him? Yeah, I'm on him. I'm like, okay, you ready? I'm like, I'm going to stop it. It just, boom, he just blasts. It piles it up. I'm
That
like,
works.
Okay, that stopped him, I guess. you
My
know?
father saw my equipment and he was like, "Man, good thing we didn't have these when we were kids."
Yeah, my dad said the same thing.
Yeah, he was like, "That is sniper. You got that sniper scope." And I'm like, "No, okay, Dad." Okay. Yeah, I got a couple actually, but you don't need to know that. But anyway.
Cool.
So you're gonna get us some new scopes this year?
Whatever you want, let me know. See
I
what
want
we
all
can do.
I want all the things.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Deal on chassis. You do all the good stuff.
I won't need a chassis.
No.
You know,
Oh boy.
Here we go.
we're not unveiling it yet. Not
You're
until I
just-
have it.
Teasing.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Is it going to
Sweet.
be in the best caliber God ever created?
No.
Like yes and no. It's the same
Is it
bullet.
22 caliber bullet.
We finally getting the 223 Magnum,
No,
223
No.
caliber,
22 250.
no.
the 22 arc. That's what I always joke with.
Oh.
You'll
Mark.
see it when it's out.
All right.
She's beautiful.
All right.
She's all brand new this year. Everything's gonna be. You're gonna help me with the other parts.
Okay. Let me know.
I'm going out all brand new this year. That's my goal.
Are we doing a coyote shoot contest thing?
Do a coyote combine.
We can
Yeah,
do it right
are we
now. Let's
doing
go
that?
outside.
I didn't bring my gun.
My thermal's on a 22 long rifle right now, so that won't work.
I've done it.
We put it on for the barn rats at my friend's house.
Yeah,
Like
so
a barn
I want to
rats.
get into that.
Yeah.
Does look like
You're
fun.
running like birdshot through it?
No, just a 22 long
Yeah.
rifle, but just
Don't shoot
you're only
holes in the
shooting
roof?
20 yards. Well, they're all on the ground and stuff, and in the sheds and stuff like that, so it's fine. But
We tried the rat thing once.
Didn't see a damn
Didn't
thing.
see anything.
No.
Yeah.
I don't have that many rats.
Good. It's a good
I mean,
problem.
it's
to
a
have.
that's a
good
good
thing.
problem
Yeah,
to
good
have. Yeah, usually anybody with cows and grain,
Oh, they're there. I know they're there.
they're crazy. It's unbelievable. But
They're just smart.
yeah, let's do something. We'll do a little like a score thing. You have to use, the rule is, it has to be a gun you've hunted with and used for coyotes, and you have to use it the same way. So if you hunt with a tripod, that's the setup you have to use.
So what do you want to do? Like distance?
No, we'll do a little bit of everything. So I was thinking we'll do like shoot for score. Like I have these targets we use for the pistol class that have like 10 ring, X ring, 9, whatever. And like we do a 500-yard shoot at our house once a year for fun. And we have to put those targets up, and you get scored on the actual score you shoot, plus like the closest to 0 score, plus the group. We measure the group. So if you shoot a group and you have a 1-inch group, but it's in the 8 ring, and somebody shoots a 2-inch group, but it's in the 10 ring, the 10 ring guy's going to win. You know, you have to be accurate and, is that what I'm looking for?
Accurate and precise.
And precise.
How big are
So-
these targets? You talking silhouette?
They're the legitimate New York State ones are 18 by 20. I think this is what they have to be.
And
But
it's-
we'll do different stuff. Like I have little coyotes on T-posts. You know, like those half or like a third scale coyotes.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll set those up at different scores, and we'll do like 5 rounds. If you get 5 hits, you get 5 points or whatever. You know,
I'm gonna
stuff
put
like that.
2 of them under 100 yards.
But
for
it'll
this
all
one.
be like it'll be like your actual coyote hunting. You know, like you're on your tripod with your rifle set up. you know, and you have to use that setup for different stuff.
I'm pretty proficient out to 3.
Yeah, it's fine.
4, I can hit 4. I've done it. We've done it here. That's all we have is 4.
Yeah.
But that bullet, I mean, I love my bullet, but at that wind takes
wind's
wind.
pushing
huge
hurt.
factor at that.
Yeah, hold
at
half
that
a dog.
Right, at
Yeah.
that range,
Yep.
that's when you really. And the worst part about it is, it's like you got to shoot that to see what you're. And so, like, we'll have somebody spot and they'll stand directly behind you, so you watch the ball. Like, if you're alongside, you're not going to see it. You got to stand directly behind your shooter.
Yep.
And you'll see where it's landing. Yeah, we've done all that stuff. I'm down.
Yeah, something different to do. Like I said, get the guys like Pierre and them if they want to come up, and we'll just do a day and we'll shoot them and have fun, keep score, and do a video on it and post it up.
Those third nights are kind of like cheating with the ballistics.
Ballistic calculator.
We could just not use it. You can see. We'll record it so you can see if we're cheating or not. So.
No, I don't care. I mean, I got one downstairs with the ballistic calculator.
Like I said, I verify anyways, and I hold, because half the time, it's the only bad thing about the D&T, in my opinion, is the rangefinder isn't the best. So, like that dog at 430, I had no idea how far it was. I thought it was like 3. That's why I pretty much missed mine.
Range on it.
Yeah, Rob ranged it, and he just guessed better than I did. But that's my only complaint with that, is that the rangefinder doesn't work that great. But
I don't think I've used the ballistic calculator once, and I missed that dog.
Mm-hmm.
So I used it the day I zeroed that thing. When
I do better on my own.
Dead on up to 400.
Yeah.
I mean, not dead on, but
yeah.
I don't know.
What
What are those
when-
plates? 8
Right.
by 8 square plates.
10s. 10 by 10s.
So 10 by 10 square plate. I had no issue. We stepped it out. 2, 3, 4.
But see, even at that distance, you can either shoot a foot off a coyote,
Oh yeah.
which they yip like crazy when you do that.
I've never done that before.
Really?
I've never shot one in the foot.
The ones we walked up on sleeping, he killed his. Steve shot at one. I missed mine. Then one stopped way out, like right on a tree. I don't know how far you think
That
it was.
was probably 4 or 5, between 4 and 5.
And short barrel. And I was like, oh hell no! It stopped and turned around. Hop, came to a stop, turned around. I'm like, fucking, boom! And that thing yipped for like 10 miles. I heard it going. Just pup distress.
I
for
shouldn't
10
talk shit
miles.
about the D&T either, because I think it might just be dirty. I was telling Nick on the ride down, I go, I might just have to clean it, because like the first or second night I took it out, we took a new guy with us, and he had my L3, the Rick's L3, and he shot and missed, and I was ranging the dog, run across the field, and I'm like, 500 yards, 600 yards, 700 yards, and it wouldn't stop. As soon as it would stop and I'd range it, it'd take off again, and I ranged it out to like 850, but it seems like now lately it wasn't been working. But
Yeah. Get the old,
so
I'm
it
gonna
does.
shoot.
It did work
Nope.
good originally, but I don't know if it's dirty or what. But
I only used it a couple. I used it one time at a dog, and I just remember we saw the impact. I just missed that.
Just missed it.
Like it went phew, right over. I was like, you watch the bullet go phew, right over its back.
that's funny.
It's tough.
Yeah, well, that one turned and ran away from us, right?
It wasn't running. It was
It was leaving.
It was leaving.
We were trying to call it. It came down out of a neighboring field, and it was too far. And then we were trying to call them, and then it didn't like it and started walking away. And I was pissed. And I was like, okay, click.
You're getting one.
Yeah, and I fired, and the shot was beautiful. Like when you watch your own bullet go, and I'm like, oh, that's it, and he just phew, right over its back. Just so, I shaved it. Like ever so, he kept running. I was pissed. But, I haven't really, we put the ballistics in that thing, but I've never really,
we got
Really
Tuned
played
it?
with it.
Yeah, you gotta.
you got to tune them.
That's why it's nice having a full size at 500, because you can aim and shoot, and then you can see even if you have binos as daytime or whatever, you can see where your drop is on the target, and then you can range it with the target, and the ballistics will put a thing up, and you can say, okay, I need to change my BC or my speed
Right.
to get it more accurate. So that's why we're gonna do a video on it, because it's super easy to do that. But if you don't know how to do it, you've never done it before, you don't know.
We haven't. That's what we need to do.
It's cake to do. Once you learn how to do it, it's easy. You're gonna be like, why didn't I just do this a long time ago? But
I'm down.
yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Little best cow ever made training.
Here we go.
Well, on that note,
On that note,
Hey, Hey, you all will believe one day.
I don't know. I'm not going back.
And I talk. And
Me neither.
you gotta understand, this is just me talking shit. Like when I message you guys, don't ever take it personal.
Oh, no.
no.
Don't.
You know what I mean? Like
Just
I
like-
just. Do you know why I say that? Because everybody talks so much shit about the
Mm-hmm.
223. Like, oh, I shot a coyote. It spun and ran off. What are you using? 223? Oh, that's it. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Just take that thing, throw it in the dumpster at Walmart. It's fucking junk.
Bullet blew up on the shoulder.
Yeah, that's it. It's not that you suck or you had a bad hit.
Yep.
It's the gun. Throw the gun out.
I used a 223. I've used all of them. I used a 6 Creedmoor, a 243, the 223. I've had all of them, and for a whole year I ran a 223 in an AR, and I used the factory 55 grain VMAXs, and I had like 2 runners,
That's a great bullet. That's what we use.
and
Awesome bullet.
they didn't go far. They died. But,
Yeah.
but they did have a couple runners on it, and the only reason I switched to the ARC is because it has a little bit more knockdown power, and it's a cheap Ruger American that was $600. If I drop it, I don't care. If I smash it off the door of the truck,
Is it
I don't
chassis?
care. No, it's not. It's just bone.
You need a chassis.
I don't because
You'll love it.
I have all my other guns have chassis, but I just like that stock. I like the way it feels. It's got the factory Sierra coat on it, so it's protected from the weather. Like we've been out in pouring rain, snow. You bring it inside, throw it in the gun safe, and it's good to go. You don't have to do nothing.
Well, look, those are working guns, so that don't matter. They can.
Yeah.
Ours are beat up, and there's plenty. And I'll come home mist them with oil.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god.
Just
what
because
am
you
I-
feel bad.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like I got to give you a bath. Just
Yeah.
let it soak in overnight.
Yep.
Just do your thing.
Don't touch it. No fingerprints.
But
Yeah.
where we at?
Hour 36.
Wow,
It's time. We bullshit too much.
we can keep going.
The coyote hunters, we could do this all night.
All night. This is what we do.
Yeah, I know. That's why we
I
started
have,
doing
pistol
this.
class in the morning, so
Yeah.
Well,
Like
that's
it-
all right.
like in 8 hours.
You'll be
roughly.
okay. You'll be fine.
I'll be fine. Yeah.
I got work to do tomorrow too. I'm not looking forward to
To be
it.
fair, I just listen to my dad teach, so I can take a nap in the other room. So
Right. Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta piss.
I got it, Dad. I'm doing paperwork in here. Don't worry about me. He won't listen to this.
You get
so we're
spoiled
safe.
in the off season, Like
Yeah.
you love your nappies so much, but and then like me and cousin Sam were talking about it. He's like, "Oh, we ain't got too long," and I'm like, "Don't fucking rush it, because that's like." Then I'll go out. I go out solo a lot, because if it's nice out,
Might as well.
right? Like I feel like I can't sit here.
Mhm.
Like I should be out. I should be there.
Yeah, should be doing something.
And as soon as the season's over, I can't go because I can't go.
I'll say it is nice to relax for the first couple
Yeah.
of weeks, but then you start going stir crazy, and you need
Yeah.
to find things to do.
Well, you got to shoot.
Yep. I was shooting this morning. I
I
got a
do.
shooting match to shoot in the morning.
I do editing.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
he's producing.
Lots of that, huh?
Well, we do this.
The producer.
So,
Yeah.
which, there's
can
a
send
ton
you
of
more
new
stuff.
podcasts out there in coyote hunting world, and this is a lot of work.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Just seeing
he
you guys
does a-
set up tonight is.
I felt a little
serious.
bad for you, not going to lie.
It's a lot of work. It's
There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff.
yeah. Well, like getting a hold of that's why we like doing this
Mhm.
with in the off season because we can't, you can't, we can't, we're fucked. You know what I mean? Or like when we talked to Bucky last week, he's still doing it.
Yep.
Lucky him.
Mm-hmm.
But we this is a good breakup. Like now we get everybody in. Tell us how it went. Tell us what'd you learn.
Right.
All kinds of things, and we're gonna do a lot more than that. A lot more of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
more shenanigans.
Yeah. So, where can the people find you?
You can find us thedefendertraining.org. Yeah, .org. I know we're ghetto. I don't know what to tell you, but
That's
we got all that.
Ghetto.
All the stuff's on there. Different classes. Facebook is the best thing. We update our Facebook constantly. It's just Defender Training.
And my wife has taken your courses. She's gotten too busy to get up there now, but she praised them. And I want you to tell your dad that.
Yeah, I will for sure.
She was excited to come home and tell me what she learned, and I thought I was great. I want her to go back. It's just kids and work. I wish you guys were close. I'd come.
I know.
You know what I mean? It's like
Seriously, when you guys want to do something, just let me know and we'll come. I'll just come down and you got a spot to shoot here. We'll shoot and they'll teach you some pistol stuff.
Right.
But,
I definitely. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I do, but I'm not good with a pistol.
Yeah.
My cousin Chip. Oh my God, he is so good with a pistol, and like he just, I kept telling him like you need to get your pistol permit. So he does it and he buys one, right? And then he starts shooting. He goes. Then he texts me. He's like, "My goal is to buy a new gun every month." And like now he's got the John Wick. You know what I mean? He's
right
got
down the rabbit hole.
Oh yeah. And he's like sending me, "What do you think of this?" Well, it's the same as your other one, but it's cooler. But sure, yeah, I'm never gonna tell you no.
right.
Like buy more.
Can't hurt.
So,
Why
but
not 2 a month?
he is. I can't believe how good he is with, and I suck.
Yeah. No, it's just like I said. It's
I don't
super-
shoot it.
What you don't know, what you don't know. Just like Kyle hunting, just like everything else. So just a couple little pointers. Like we do that throughout our class now. Like I tell you guys, you're getting free training, even though you had to pay to be here. You're getting free training because this is what people, when they come to us, have problems doing, and just learning a couple little things, you'll be way better. Just
I got to
couple
tell the
classes.
story. We were, me and cousin Sam were at the gun shop the other day, and there was two gentlemen in there looking at pistols. They had no idea what they were looking at. They didn't know how to operate them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, which is super scary.
That's what we said before the classes were. Montgomery County was the only county that we know of in New York State that didn't require any training at all. You went, they told you how to fill out your paperwork, and that was it. So we had people coming up to us just because we shot a lot. We did IDPA shooting, stuff like that. My dad's an armed security guard for 15 years, and they come up to us with their pistol permit. They're like, "Hey, I got my pistol permit, full concealed carry. I can carry anywhere in public, but I don't know how to use it. Can you show me?" And like, how
These
scary
guys
is that?
did not know. Now they're literally teaching them how to put magazines, rack them. They didn't understand when it was empty, that it locked open,
Yep.
and they didn't know what to do.
I was up there today. And there
Really?
were two gentlemen, same situation.
Yep.
Older guys,
Yeah.
probably the
Probably
same
the
guys.
same ones.
Yeah. And for all you guys, if there are a lot
And that's great. I'm glad that they're getting guns and learning.
Absolutely,
okay?
100%,
It's just
yeah.
it's different for us because we grew up.
Yeah.
We had gun cabinets that weren't locked.
Yeah.
You didn't touch them.
Yeah, we just had the same talk here. It's crazy how like numb we get to what we do.
Oh, yeah.
All the firearms and shooting in the dark, shit like that people don't really think about.
And it's
somebody
dangerous.
That's never done it before. You put them in the dark, and you're like, sometimes you gotta like, hey buddy, just relax for a second.
We say that all the time. Go out with somebody. Have somebody mentor you.
Absolutely.
And we'll take people out. We have taken people out.
Yep.
It's going to cost you a lot the next day.
Oh yeah.
But
That's what I tell everybody. I
You'll be
said,
safe.
listen, I'll take you thermal hunting because I'm guaranteed a thermal sale. After you go once, you're hooked on it. So,
we encourage people to start at the bottom, though.
yeah.
I will tell you that. Go out with some red lights.
Yeah.
Learn body language. Maybe buy a thermal scanner and use a red light. Don't, it's great that you sell scopes and you're going to make, but don't go and spend $6,000 on something that you might not like.
Yeah, that's why I tell people to go. Like, go with us. See if you're going to like it, and then go from there. But,
And it always ends bad
yeah.
for them after they do. Every single person that I've taken out,
Wants to go.
every single one at the end of it, they are now coyote hunters.
Mhm.
Which is, at least they go and learn, I don't want to say the right way. Like, I don't know shit.
Safe way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
learn how to be safe doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
At the very least, you got to be safe.
Yeah.
It's dark, and we shoot, and it's different. Like, up by you guys, it's more spread out up there.
Mhm.
You come to one of our spots, and you see a dog standing in front of somebody's window, and you're like, nope, can't.
Yep.
Can't do it.
so, anyways, I started blasting.
No.
It's a Danny DeVito
I think
meme.
Yeah.
we were this one spot that we always think about when this conversation comes up, and Pierre was with us that night, and I dropped the dog, and then the second one took off, and I was literally, you can hear it in his scope video. I'm like, hey, nope, wait, okay,
Yeah.
now you can,
Yeah.
and you can like hear me. So, and I hate being like that. I hate telling anybody what to
Yeah.
do. But it's just I know the spot, and you can't do that.
Yep.
Well, I think it was last week I watched the video of the double that we called in the first night of our first tournament.
Yes.
And
That's an old one.
yeah, they come in, they stop. My safety's on. I'm just pulling nothing.
You hear, dum, dum, dum.
He shoots. They
Miss.
turn and run.
Snow flies 10 feet next to the fucking thing. I have no idea. It got close.
I hit
Close.
mine on the run, and he's shot, house, shot.
Yeah, it stopped. Now, I missed mine. It ran out. He poked at it. It fumbled. Rolled up. Gets up. Takes off. I fire one at it. Then I stop. And then it stops. I don't know. It was like 300.
Yeah, something like that.
Out there, you could just barely see it. Like just the top half of its body in the corn stalk. And I just settled right down in it. And it just fell right. I'm like, that's me. That's where I am.
I will say one thing. We pick on Nick, give him a hard time, but running dog, he can hit. He can't hit him standing still. But if that dog is running, he can fold one at 400 yards flat out running. I cannot believe.
Yeah, we don't even do it no more.
I had
we
the
used
worst luck this year. The first couple that I had shot at, I obviously zeroed my gun and called them in, shot. I'm like, what the hell? Like, it was easy. Like you're 60, 70 yards, like easy, should be 100% dead shots. Go re-zero the gun. It's an inch and a half low. It's 3 inches right. I'm like, okay,
We
so
were up to-
re-zeroed. And I think I only killed myself 4 dogs this year.
Oh, really?
I only managed to kill 4. I probably shot at 15 of them this year.
Really?
The worst year I've ever had.
6
No.
confirmed. I probably missed 6 or 7.
I started the year with the greatest caliber ever devised.
I shot
223.
18, 19 this year.
I brought my emotional support rifle out, the
With the best
243.
caliber ever made.
Yeah. As soon as I love that 243.
But
It's
I
super
hunt 5
comfortable.
nights a week.
Yeah. That's a lot.
All right. We're going to let these guys get out of here because we can do this all night.
That's not that. Well, let's keep going. Fuck it. We can go right from here to work.
Here, let me call your phone quick.
Yeah.
Put us next to the microphone.
Yeah, we're going to talk on the way home.
Call in sick.
I know I said it before, but congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Nick is getting married.
Beginning of the end here.
Don't do it.
Yeah, don't say that.
She probably
We
won't.
can say that because we're married. But
She's very nice.
Yeah, I've never met her.
We
but
should tell her
She can
not
put
to
up with
do
me,
it.
so she's all right.
Well, that's what I'm kind of going off of. So, congratulations.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I feel bad for her, but whatever.
me
that's
too.
just-
So,
She said yes, so it's her own fault this
yeah,
time.
it's like, but you did it,
Yeah, well.
not me.
all right. Defender training on YouTube as well.
Yep.
Defender
Yeah, and
Predator
you
Control.
have-
Defender Predator Control on YouTube.
Defender
Yeah.
Predator Control. There
Yep.
you go on YouTube. Subscribe to them.
Yes, go check them out.
I don't say it much for us. If you're listening, you want to watch the video, go subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes, we're over 100 now, right?
123.
We're going for 2.
We have a 200 subscriber party.
Yeah.
I like
The
parties.
one Predator party.
Yeah.
We have not had our. We don't even.
well,
we
we
haven't
didn't-
tallied our end numbers. We're north of 40 somewhere. I'm pretty sure I shot 18 or 19.
Nice.
But we wrote them down. Josh got us books now, and we,
Yeah.
record everything.
We're keeping track.
Yeah.
Find us onepredatorhunts.com, One Predator Hunts on YouTube, One Predator on Facebook. Follow, like, share, subscribe, do all the things.
Tell a buddy.
Tell a friend.
Tell your
right.
friend. Tell your friends about us.
Share.
Tell your friend's wife.
Yeah, she can subscribe even if she doesn't watch it.
Yeah, it's free. You don't
right.
have to
Don't
cost
cost
you
you anything.
Yeah. But
And if you want, we're looking for call-ins. So we have more to get through of our ones that we've already had,
Yes.
obviously. But if you hunt coyotes and you're in a different state other than the great state of New York,
wonderful state.
yeah,
New
we
York
would
State.
love to hear what coyotes are like.
Yep.
All over.
OnePredatorHunts.com.
Yeah,
Send us an email
or comment
Or-
on the video, whatever you
or
want.
message on Facebook.
Facebook.
Yep.
Yep.
Get a hold of us. Let us know.
Thanks for having us, guys.
Yeah, appreciate it.
No,
Absolutely.
Thanks for doing
Thanks
this.
for
It's a lot of
coming.
work, Josh.
Thank you for coming.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Carl doesn't do anything, but thanks, Josh.
He's
I'm
just
the
a pretty
pretty
face.
It's a comedic relief.
All right, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.
Take it easy.
Thank you.